Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Du, 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 du. Da, 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 da. All right, everybody. I'm gonna let y'all get tucked in for a minute so we can do this. Yeah, tonight's stream is gonna be like a little bit of a random one because, like, for the past, I was gonna stream right around, like, I was gonna choose to stream right around the time the whole uh, Charlie Kirk's assassination, and then when that happened, that was just. I know, like, I would have to be forced to talk about that at one point, but every time I would talk about it, I would get a little too emotional. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna postpone streaming for a while because that's not really a topic I just wanted to talk about because it was just too much. So I took a little break on that. So I said, fuck it, I'll pick something. Because other than that, the internet's been pretty slow. So I had to find some random stuff. I think iDubbbz came out with like a little annoying ass video defending his queen again. And somebody in the comments section, I posted a community post because I was conflicted about what the fuck to talk about for the stream, and like someone mentioned YMS had like a video out about him, about his little furry zoophilia type shit. his views on that topic, if you want to call him that. And I was like, okay, let's take a look at that. And someone said like he was talking shit to the person who created the video in the comment section, but I can't really find it. Said he was leaving walls of text, which is what he likes to do once this topic comes up. Unterfell, sorry if I'm not saying that correctly, $5 super chat. One Thumb Jim was here. Oh, Blue River Jim can swim, so YMS has gone cringe. Well, technically, he was always a little cringe, YMS, but yeah, he's got like one of his videos recently. I saw that he was like lying down on a couch with like a giant scar plushie lying on top of him, and I was just like, oh, oh boy, oh. No. But anyway, yeah. We'll take a look at this video and let's see if we can find these fucking comments YMS left in the comment section. And then we're gonna look at that iDubbbz video and some other shit, And, and FYI, y'all remember Tomorrow's Teachings, that Generation Hope Darman ripoff channel? That's a little bit more on the nose than Generation Hope. They're actually making AI skits now. Like the same skits, but AI. The same raggedy ass scripts, but just AI shit. And like there was one of them where I was like, well, I looked them over and I was like, oh, well, at least they're trying to have their own style, because usually people just like do the generic text to video VEO 3 AI shit, and they just throw it out there. But whatever. We'll probably take a little look at that too. But yeah, let's get to it.
Welcome back to Idiot Influencers. Today we'll be covering a beloved movie reviewer here on YouTube named Adam Johnston, aka Your Movie Sucks. I used to be a fan of YMS up until a few years ago, and recently I've decided to look into his now forgotten controversies, ones that he successfully turned into running gags within his content. But the more I've delved into them, the more degenerate and twisted Adam truly seems to be. I'm not really going to be focusing on his movie reviews themselves, as many of those controversies are small and overall insignificant, though a few are funny to me, Like when he negatively reviewed the film Prince of Egypt because he's a hardcore Reddit atheist who hates all things Christianity. There's also
Mikey Gustler. Think YMS will talk to you again after this. Well, it's not like we've been chilling together, outside of like the EFAP thing. We're not like friends, but I'm just saying. Bumcrack Jones, you missed a super chat. Oh, damn it. But even then, like, who gives a shit? Like, you should be sitting back and laughing at this shit. Like, if there's nothing to these accusations, YMS should just take it on the chin and just fucking laugh at it instead of arguing with motherfuckers in comment sections. It's like if you're not doing anything, it ain't that big a deal. Like there was that one time where like they'll probably talk about it in this video, but he tried to argue about that zoophilia shit, and then he claims he took it back and said he claimed, well, I was drunk during the stream, so just disregard that. It's like, why you gotta make up so many damn excuses, nigga? But anyway, Onterfell. I totally forgot to read this. I'm so sorry. $5 super chat. One Thumb Jim was here. And I think I missed Bumcrack's thingy. Yeah, Bumcrack Jones. Remember the Long Bros? Interesting, but Falcon and Winter Soldier win. I'll get to it, I swear. Oh, and Jibber Jabber sent us gifted us 5 memberships. Thank you, Jibber Jabber. Oh, and Gemini 605 has become a member. Thank you. Stale Cheese 727. He already burned the EFAP bridge with critical drinker videos he made. Yeah, true.
Drama involving him and his former roommate and editor, Mark. Mark kept making excuses for why he couldn't get work done, leading to
Ferrigno. I don't think he's a zoophile. I just think he's too autistic to say he's wrong. I don't know. I think you don't go after something this hard unless you kind of want to dabble in it a little bit. Not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, it was like, you fighting a little hard for this. Like, just let it the fuck go. Damn.
And editor, Mark. Mark kept making excuses for why he couldn't get work done, leading to Adam having mental breakdowns over the stress of it all.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Mark After Dark. The whole thing with him and Mark After Dark. Like, having a mental breakdown because the dude couldn't edit videos quick enough, I mean, I don't know.
Around
that whole interaction was weird.
2017, he became more open about the fact that he's a furry, or a fur fag, as he likes to call it.
I can't really call this common knowledge, but anyway, I'm not joking. I'm a gigantic fur fag. I go to the conventions.
So I
masturbate to furry pornography.
Why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you admit it? That's what kills me, right? People will argue and like get in a whole fucking tizzy when people criticize whatever degeneracy they're into. But then like you sharing this shit, motherfucker, like you're putting it out there freely for people to judge. People are gonna look at you like you fucking weird if you say that shit. Oh yeah, so I jerk off to animals, like animated animals. It's like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, y'all need to be more fucking discreet with your bullshit, and then people will not judge you for it. People don't know, they can't judge. It's that fucking simple. But I think a part of the reason why some of these like these public figures overshare is because they want to get ahead of whatever fucking controversy is coming. Like, see, Adam, we outed you. We knew you were a fucking fur fag. Juan Wick, $2 super chat. YMS looks and sounds like his mom took Tylenol while pregnant. Thank you, Juan Wick. But yeah, I can't stand this oversharing culture now, while also being so fucking thin-skinned that when people push back on whatever bullshit you admitted to, it's like, then you want to get angry. Huh? That don't make no sense. You cannot be thin-skinned and then overshare at the same fucking time.
Or whatever.
Okay.
And so just the fact that
Really?
I can't even get a boner without thinking of half animal, half human cartoon. That
Wow. And you admitted that fucking that you admitted that too. Why? Cynical person, exactly the same way Jay's subtle about her love for Jonathan Major.
That's pretty fucking weird on its own.
I can't get, like he said, I can't get hard without thinking about half man, half that's something you definitely should not fucking admit. That's just no, don't say that. Stickman LLC 10, that's good, super chat. Oh damn it, didn't take my like, damn it. I think Adam taking forever to make videos will be the true death knell for his channel. This is only tanking his reputation as an aside, preventing long-term growth. True. I can't hate too much about that though, because you know my posting has been like lagging recently too, but that's because of legitimate shit.
And so, I mean,
is this a joke or are you?
It's not a joke.
Like,
I know that my
Is this joke? If like someone fucking asked you, is this a joke? What they're really saying is like, are you fucking kidding me? You're actually sharing this right now? Like, fuck, why? You need friends, nigga, like real friends who tell you like maybe you should keep that shit to yourself. Don't say that in public. Why would you do that? Fawkes, $4.99 super chat. Shame needs a major comeback. If you're a degenerate. I get it. You need to keep it private. Just saying, Batman and Damian's Robin could not get that stuff. Just saying, Batman and Damian's Robin could not get that stuff out of me. True. Oh shit! God damn it. Spiny Hedgie. Y'all hear that Adam and Anissa went to the same school?
sarcastic voice sounds exactly like my serious voice. When I say I'm a fur fag, I'm not even just referencing the joke of what people call furries. I mean, like, I'm super fucking gay too.
Oh,
and I know my voice.
Then.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what SWAT Cats was.
Oh, please leave.
Adam claims he's sexually attracted to male furries, and has a history of going to furry conventions. In fact, his iconic profile picture is a cropped image of him next to whatever the fuck this is. This was taken at Rainforest 2012, and if that name sounds familiar, you've most likely seen this internet historian video. Rainforest became infamous after his 2015 convention due to the degeneracy of all of the attendees. Multiple sexual assaults were reported, furries were illegally hotboxing in their rooms, a flood was—
And now you got furries shooting motherfuckers in the head in a public square. Like, some of these motherfuckers, like, people don't hate y'all for no reason. I'm just saying, people don't hate y'all for no reason. People don't hate whole groups of people for like no reason at all. That's all I'm saying. There's always a reason.
Started due to someone loosening a toilet's bolts. 2,000 nitrous oxide canisters were found in the stairwell, and used diapers were being left on people's cars. Adam went to Rainforest 2015, claiming that none of that actually happened. He quickly corrects himself by saying it did happen, but it was all done by a small minority of people.
What people
Okay, so it did happen then. Like, if you gotta keep changing your story.
don't realize is that, like, a lot of the shit that people think the convention got banned for is not what it actually got banned for. Half of the shit that appeared online, the like, ooh, people were leaving diapers in the stairwell.
Natto, $5 super chat. I know there's no chance for another Final Destination commentary with him, but y'all gotta cover Bloodlines. P.S. The Charlie Kirkish shit fucked me up, so I get it. Excuse me. Thank you for understanding. Calm Storms, $5 super chat. Planning on checking out Relooted? They're out to steal your heart. Wait, that's Persona 5. Relooted is about stealing shit that belongs in a museum. Thank you. Oh, Ebony Williams, did you see Abba's take on Charlie Kirk? I didn't see it. I heard about it through the grapevine. Basically, it's the same, like, retarded lefty shit. Of course, he's talking about shit he knows nothing about. Once again, Canadian. It's like, same old standard shit. I'm not gonna concern myself with these niggas anymore. I said my piece, Chrissy. I made my little video on them about Destiny. I'm gonna cap it there. Unless I change my mind, who knows? It might happen. Jimber Jamber, $5 super chat. I used to like YMS. Then I saw how rude he was towards Drinker. His excuse basically boiled down to, "Why do you care about these baby movies so much?" Okay, well, nigga, why do you care about like humping a Scar plushie so goddamn much? Why do you care about what people think about you talking about zoophilia and furry shit so goddamn much? Leaving comments all up in people's comment section.
Well,
Well, I'm saying-
diapers on cars and shit, like that didn't actually happen, and it was just one guy.
That was
and you
not
can
a
trace,
thing.
It was literally, you can trace it back to one Twitter account.
Either way, all future Rainforest conventions were cancelled due to these incidents. In 2022, Adam would show off his persona, a feminine horse.
Oh Jesus. Let's go back. Oh. Why the fuck? Just that's the thing. Why?
Vosh is popping an insane boner right now. He posted a series of photos in this suit, along with porn where he's having sex with big black bulls. I'm obviously not going to show any of this. What I will show
no
you
shit.
is this infamous tweet from April 2018. It reads, "To all of the people out there that think Illustrated..."
Hang on, before we get to the Calm Storms, $5 super chat. Reloaded is the game about activists stealing ancient African. All right, I heard about that. Ancient African artifacts from museums to return to Africa. The demo is out. Interesting. Hope it doesn't cost any fucking money.
and or fictional porn depicting illegal activity should be illegal. Why do you not apply the same logic to films and literature depicting acts of murder?
A lot of people Illustrator.
I don't see how it's different from an ethical standpoint. It's purposely vague, but it's clear to me.
I mean, yeah, like fictional shit should not be illegal if it's fictional and not real. Fine. But you know, it gets more unhinged after this.
Me and many others that this is a defense of lolicon and shotacon. If you don't know what that is, it's sexual drawings of children. If this sounds like a reach, a lot of the top comments are making defenses of this stuff, and it becomes clear once additional context is added. Only a few days earlier, a massive drama erupted on furry Twitter due to someone named Tacklebox being exposed for allegedly enjoying cub porn. Most furries called this out, but I guess Adam had to vague post, downplaying what happened here. Seeing that Adam is very well connected to the furry community, it can't be a coincidence that this is what he's responding to. And if you still think this is a stretch, Adam was on stream with Mark defending the idea of drawn CP, saying it should be legal.
Should animated child porn be legal? Yes, it should be. You shouldn't be able to go to jail for drawing something, even if it's, like, disgusting and people don't agree with it.
Swinging COD, $5 super chat. God damn it. Keep up the awesome work, Jay. Thank you. Ferrigno, I agree that lolly shouldn't be illegal. People who draw it shouldn't be near children, though. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be. It's better safe than sorry. Like, I still think you're creepy, but I don't think that shit should be illegal. $5 super chat. I hate having a really good memory. That image of YMS's persona will haunt my nightmares until I die. True.
Like you can just not look at it if you don't like it. There's no victim to drawing something.
Yeah, I love it when people think that like an actual baby's been harmed by drawing one. It's like, what? Are you like mental? I know that like people get uncomfortable, but like
Yeah, exactly. You
there's
shouldn't
no logic.
jail people for being uncomfortable.
This stream clip is currently unlisted. Huh, I wonder why. The only time I've seen this stuff
Swinging COD. Got 5 memberships from Swinging COD.
get brought up significantly is when Turkey Tom briefly mentioned it.
And why is your name Turkey Tom, but you're not a turkey? Alright, if you really want to pull this off and brand it right, you'd be a fucking turkey.
In mid-2018, Tom made a now-lost video covering Digibro, where he made a slight jab against Adam. Adam clapped back with a really angry comment. I love how literally all it took was for me to comment, yup, on one of Digi's videos for you to basically go, hey, did you know that YMS also thinks that jerking it to a cartoon isn't the same as abusing children? He's a fur fag. Therefore, arguments that he supports are wrong. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, he gets way too heated over this shit. It only makes the situation worse. Folks, $4.99 super chat. Fun fact: Adam accused this guy of grooming because of statements and posts that Adam made. He's not serious. Never liked the guy. Now I know why. Ugh. Yeah, see, I want to see that. That's the thing I want. That's the stuff I want to see after I'm done with this video. Because if you out here falsely accusing people of being groomers and shit because your feelings are hurt over the zoophilia you are not committing, then yeah, you need to be dropped completely. You need to fail, nigga.
He then rants
You
about
need to
Kiwi
fail.
farms, calling them out for doxing. However, I suspect that he's more mad at Kiwi farms for documenting a really creepy habit of his. On another stream, Adam would defend bestiality, the sexual attraction to
Yeah, I think this was the stream I was talking about earlier.
animals. He flat out said,
Where he said he was drunk. And to disregard everything I said because I was drunk.
that people shouldn't go to jail for having sex with animals, seeing that as some form of bigotry.
If a state has animal abuse laws but not zoophilia bestiality laws, that means that if they have sex with an animal and it is determined that they were abusing the animal, sexually or not, you know, if they raped the animal, if they forced the animal and the animal didn't like it.
If they rape the animal, you can only rape an animal, just like you can only rape a child. Children can't consent to sex because they don't know what the fuck it is. They're too young to know what the fuck it is. And it's overall just fucking disgusting to fuck a child. Just like it's overall disgusting to fuck an animal. Like, an animal don't want you. The fact that you, like, the implication that they could actually want your nasty ass is bad enough. Is incriminating enough. I mean, if they didn't like it, you can't tell if an animal liked it or not. That's the fucking point.
Then they would determine that the animal was being abused. The reason why...
Wait, hang on. Let me handle this right quick. Blue River, $1.99 super chat. But lollies is a substitution for a real crime. True. It's like when, because predators will use that as a fucking excuse. It's not illegal, so it's fine. I only jerk off to kids in magazines. It's not like I'm there with them. It's fine. There's some people who will use like kitty substitutes, to cover up shit. As long as there's no kid that's actually hurt, it's fine. Like I said, like I'm not really accusing anybody of anything yet, but like it's still fucking weird. It's still weird as shit. And you can't deny the fact that a lot of predators will use diet child porn and be like, well, this is fine because it's no kids are actually being harmed. But you're still fucking weird, though. You're still creepy. Anyway, Albatross $5 super chat. Last time I watched YMS, he was talking about the cat character from Bad Guys 2 being a muscle mommy. I thought he was just being funny. No. No. You poor soul. Bumcrack Jones $2 super chat. I have no opinion on him, but I back you. Get him, Jay. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go.
Zoophilia and bestiality laws exist is because people would be in court over having sex with an animal and no one would be able to determine whether or not the animal was actually abused.
Is the fucking asshole extended with human DNA in it? If you could tell when a human has been raped or has been penetrated recently, you could tell whether an animal has been. Adam. Come on now. You're not stupid. Like, doggy dick is not the same circumference as a human dick. You can tell. You can tell, Adam.
Which I don't...
Pretending to be stupid just to get your little zoophilia rocks off. Like, come on now. Oh, Stickman LLC, I sent you a super chat on Streamlabs. Oh, please read it. Okay, wait, let me... Because these get sent to my email address. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Okay. And who's that? Stickman. That's Stickman. Hey, where's the thing he sent though? I'm guessing there's a message, but yeah, Stickman sent me. Technically, yeah, he sent me $13. Like PayPal is weird, because and when you're sending something from another country, the conversion is fucking weird. You know what I mean? But I think he sent me like $13. So thank you for that, Stickman. Fox 199 super chat. Amos Yee ass argument. Time is a flat gay circle.
I think you should go to jail if there's no evidence whatsoever, and no one would be able to determine whether or not the animal was actually abused. Which I don't think you should go to jail if there's no evidence whatsoever that the animal was being abused.
You shouldn't go to jail. Listen to what he's saying here. You shouldn't go to jail if there's no evidence of an animal being abused. But see, here's the thing. There's such thing as fondling and all that. Like, you have to use the same logic as you would for abusing a child. Because let's use another example of like someone who cannot consent, being a child. So you're telling me if a pedophile only fondles a kid, doesn't penetrate, doesn't do anything that will leave saliva or any fluids behind, that you're telling me that motherfucker shouldn't go to jail? that nigga shouldn't go to jail because he doesn't leave any marks or fluids or anything because he just did some heavy petting? You're serious, right? Like, yeah, you can't prove possibly that an animal just, got heavy petted or fondled. Sure. But like that's still flimsy ass fucking argumentation. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, hey, Sean, what the fuck? 999 super chat. My Monday night entertainment, Jay talking about if animals can consent or not. Great stuff. Thank you. And thank you, Sean. Calm Storms $5 super chat. I'm a firm believer in having hard line between fiction and reality. Doesn't mean I won't judge you for the fiction you enjoy. True that. But yeah, like his argumentation is garbage right here. It's garbage. Oh, well, there's no evidence of abuse, so you're off the hook. What? That's not good. That's not good. And plus, this is also under the assumption that animals don't have the cognizance to show changes in behavior, trauma responses, which they do. Like if somebody beats them, there's been reports of like dogs having bad behavior or having like traumatized behavior. When they get into in rescue shelters because they were beaten by their last owner. But hey, as long as there's no real evidence of abuse.
Because if the animal wasn't abused, then you're not really helping anybody. You're just putting somebody in jail because you don't like them, because you think that what they're doing is gross and you don't.
Listen to this bullshit. This is what I'm saying. You're fighting this shit too hard. Your argumentation is way too. You trying too hard to. It's like you purposely trying to not understand shit. You're trying not to understand basic human logic, so you can make an excuse for fucking dogs. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we got one of these days. We heard that YMS had a bunch of fucking dead puppies under his goddamn porch because he was fucking them this whole time. No offense, not really accusing anybody of anything, but if it happens, y'all don't be surprised. If it happens, don't be surprised. Oh, kill switch engaged. Hey, I haven't caught one of these in ages. Hi, Jay. Hi, chat. Hello.
Don't understand them.
And this isn't the only time Adam has said stuff like this. He has an extensive history of playing devil's advocate for bestiality and zoophilia. He's written multi-paragraph long essays through Reddit and YouTube comments, trying to...
Yeah, I saw these. Oh. I stand by my controversial opinions. Like, and what I hate the most is motherfuckers like this. People who like to dabble in degeneracy and do shit like this will fucking swear up and down that they're the smartest fucking people ever just because they dabble in degeneracy. I'm so divergent in being normal, so that makes me smarter than you. It's like that has that aura, that stench of superiority. Well, see, I can't get hard without seeing men who dress like who look like animals.
State his position whenever anyone makes fun of him for it. It's kind of like the whole leftist meme trend, where you turn everybody away because you
YMS explaining why dog fucking is cool and
too many
based.
words. I won't read all of these for time's sake, but
Oh, what's up, Blitzen? With the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you.
feel free to pause if you want to analyze these walls.
I probably shouldn't have used the word meaningful since it automatically paints a picture of people's mind in people's minds that I'm talking about informed consent when I'm not. You were. I only used the word because it was in direct response to the word being used in the previous comment. I do not believe that animals are capable of informed consent like human beings are. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Then why are you talking like that? Why, like, oh yeah, I was only responding to the thing, but yeah, that's the thing. You were arguing against that specifically. And you made it seem like you were like, they can consent if they want to. Crisis Core 14, $5 super chat. It seems like he's making gross Mr. Girl arguments here. I mean, there's a difference between Sound of Freedom and Cuties, right?
Of text.
Oh, wait. Damn, no. I do not believe that animals are capable of informed consent like human beings are. Bullshit. The philosophical question is whether or not meaningful consent from the animal's perspective would require more than the dictionary definition of consent. I hate it when people do that. I'm not saying this, but yes, I am saying this. Jesus Christ. If animals require informed consent for a sexual act not to be inherently abusive, then that would mean the animals cannot consent to each other either. Let's read that again. If animals require informed consent for a sexual act not to be inherently abusive, then that would mean that animals cannot consent to each other either. Are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb right now? Are you dumb? Animals can 100% tell. Like, it is rape in the animal kingdom. That's very clear. We know that. I mean, look at the dolphin community. But yeah, like they had, like if you watch any fucking nature show, they make it very, like they study these animals' behavior. There is consent or informed consent in the animal kingdom. It's just dependent on what rituals or practices they have to communicate amongst each other. But a human and an animal, we have more intelligence than they do. We don't speak the same language they do. They don't have the same sexuality as we do. So if you are the type of motherfucker to put peanut butter on your balls, because you know that's what's gonna bring the dog to you to lick your balls, so you can feel the rush of having dog tongue on your balls. Well, see, that's you manipulating the situation to fuck a dog, which makes you a rapist, motherfucker. It don't matter that he doesn't know. That's exactly why it's rape. That's exactly why. Stickman LLC, how long have you known of Adam, and did you know he was a bestiality defender? I knew he was, like, the bestiality thing. I think I came across by accident. I mean, we all already knew, because he did throw out there that he liked horses. That was always around. But, you know, there was a part of me that was like, oh, he's probably just fucking playing. It's probably just for the effect in his reviews until I found out about this type of shit. Then I was like, oh, he's serious. Ooh. Juan B, this is map mentality. True, true. Trevor Salamander, wait, did YMS just insinuate animal scientists don't know how animals behave? Taylor Evans, 199 super chat, turning down the volume for this stream. Okay, let's keep reading this, and then we're just gonna move on from this because I don't want to spend too much time on it. If animals require informed consent for a sexual act not to be inherently abusive, then that would mean that animals cannot consent to each other either. We already covered why that's bullshit. I seriously don't believe that the people arguing against my position believe that two animals engaging in sexual activity are automatically both raping each other. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Because neither of them are capable of informed consent. No! Amongst each other, they are 100% capable of informed consent, nigga. Are you serious? But you, like I said, I already explained it. We are on a higher level intellectually than animals. We understand how to manipulate them. Like I said, the peanut butter on the balls thing. Kino Flex 199 super chat. Jay, what's your persona? We deserve to know. Oh God. God, no. Ferrigno, J Dog Moan. Oh, stop, please, no. It obviously makes sense to apply that standard to humans, but informed consent isn't something that literally any non-human animal on the planet has ever experienced, regardless of human interaction. This nigga is dumb. He is so fucking dumb. To arbitrarily apply that logic to non-human animals would be to suggest that literally every single sexual interaction between any two animals on the planet is automatically rape for both parties. It just doesn't make sense logically to me. Yeah, not to you because you're a fucking degenerate. It doesn't make sense to me. So if animals fuck each other, that's basically rape too. Like, no, they have their own fucking language that they speak. That lets the other know, like, yeah, I'm ready to be fucking bred so we can continue on our species. They have their own shit. They're right here. We are not right here with animals. And just because, and I think I remember him making this remember him making this argument too. That if you can, like, it should, like, it's consensual. It's consensual if you can, like, we can communicate with dogs for them to, like, catch a ball or whatever. So that means they could probably consent to fucking us. I think don't hold me to it. I think that was one of his arguments one time. Eric Pfeiffer 499 super chat. Please tell me Adam didn't bring up horse loving during Final Destination arc. I'm sure. I don't think he did. I would have remembered that. Fox, 499 super chat. Adam has allegedly done all of this research into human animal consent, but didn't watch a few of Drinker's videos. It just went off the Russell Brand stream. Yeah, because he cares. Because he cares about where he gets his ass from. That affects his life. That's how he drops a load, you know? That's more important than not slandering somebody. But anyway, Kevu, $5 super chat. Gonna leave the stream on in the background to give you the views, not because of you or the chat, but because animal abuse pisses my ass off. Fuck YMS. Understandable. Thank you. Okay. I've never suggested that people should be fucking animals, and I think it's gross. Of course you do. However, it does seem silly. Like, you're fighting it so hard to make it not gross. To make it not seem gross. But you do think it's gross. That don't make sense to me. However, it does, because I, like, with the lolly thing, I 100% think you should not be jailed for that. But it's still fucking gross. I'm gonna keep it 100 on that. And I'm not gonna pretend and argue for it like it's normal, because it isn't. But you just shouldn't be jailed for it. There's a difference. However, it does seem silly to be throwing people in jail for specific scenarios where there is no measurable or physical or psychological distress on the animal. Like, see, you fuck. How do you know that the dog didn't want it? How do you know that the dog is has emotional distress from being sexually abused? See, and this is the type of thing that makes me think that he himself was sexually abused. That's the type of shit that why are you because he does identify with animals. He does. He said he can't get hard off of nothing but dudes, like anthropomorphic male animals. So it makes me think that he himself was abused at one point, and now he's just trying to, like, because he only relates to animals, he's trying to justify that this is how he processes this fucking information. Because, like, dude, like, you're trying way too fucking hard. An example would be like when Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville jerked off a horse so that Chris Pontius could drink semen for comedy. If people seriously believe that every sexual interaction between humans and animals was automatically abusive, then people would be campaigning for the Jackass crew to face jail time over that stunt. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, who knows? They probably did need to serve some time for that. Who knows? I mean, that's why they did that type of shit, because it was fucking outrageous. They did it for a reason. I mean, that wasn't sexual abuse, was it? I mean, considering the fact, don't they, like, do that for horses when they want them to breed? Like, do they just let them fuck other horses? I don't know. But yeah, but people consider, they do outrageous shit for the reaction for a reason. Because that shit like that is fucking outrageous. Oh, the Jackass crew. Like, you're trying way too hard. Oh. Nobody seems to care as long as the human being isn't being sexually gratified by the action. Yeah! Yeah! Because you are on a higher intellectual level than a fucking dog. They cannot consent because they cannot verbalize to you that they consent. Fucking idiots. But you know, I'm gonna refrain from calling him an idiot because we all know what he's doing. We know what he's doing. He's not an idiot. He wants to defend this shit. He just doesn't like this. It's not that he doesn't know that fucking dogs is wrong. He knows it's wrong. He just doesn't give a shit. He's gonna fucking defend it because that's his wheelhouse. That's his thing. Joey Joester, one of the Long Bros. Great work on the Mando and Grogu vid. Oh, thank you. I'm starting to back off on calling people with reprehensible views just dumb. Because it's like, yeah, the way you're defending it, and it's like, there's no way you don't understand what you're saying. There's no way in hell. Juan Wick, $2 super chat. YMS is on a one-way street to becoming Mr. Hands 2.0. I don't know who Mr. Hands is. Please do not direct me to anything regarding that nigga. I have a feeling I'm gonna search it and I'm gonna be traumatized. So don't even bother telling me. Don't even bother. So it all winds up looking like a bunch of dishonest, opportunistic virtue signaling. Oh, such language to use. What are you, a Nazi? What are you, a Nazi, YMS? Virtue signaling. I didn't know you were anti-woke, anti-social justice warrior, cringe, trash. Whether you disagree with my perspective or not. I love how they love to use our language when they want to defend their bullshit. I fucking love it. If somebody else says the phrase virtue signaling, they're a fucking asshole. But when you use it to defend dog fucking, it's an automatic slam dunk. Stickman LLC, do you remember the Kiro the Wolf Telegram stuff? I'm starting to think that wasn't a one-off incident. It would surprise me if there were more, like, animal fucking furries. Like, definitely. Whether you disagree with my perspective or not, it's all just moral philosophy. I don't believe I've done anything wrong here by simply having a different opinion
This clearly
than
became
most
a
on the
soft
subject.
spot to Adam, as he'd get pissed.
Oh, shoe on that. Wait, it's one thing to be a furry and have weird, freaky fantasies or whatever, But when you start justifying stuff and dead ass arguing about animals consenting, that's a red flag, 100%. Is it like he goes too hard on this shit? Like anybody, like if you are secure in your shit and you know you're not a dog fucker, and you know that you were secure in your argument, you're not gonna fight this hard. It's just like look, a few years ago I was talking some shit, and yeah, it was a bit cringe. I'm not a dog fucker though. I was just like spitballing in the moment. I'm over it. Y'all should be over it. I'm not talking about this shit again. But no, he just keeps on keeping on with this bullshit.
Whenever anyone joked about his bestiality defenses, the funniest instance of this is when Adam started an argument with Null, the owner of Kiwi Farms, after he uploaded a video in late 2018 talking about the zoo sadist Wolf. In that video, he makes the claim that Adam is part of the growing normalization for fucking dogs.
Thank you for linking to the original video in the description so people can see the full argument, but I see why you left out so much of it. I stand by my controversial opinion, so even when he gets called out for this, he stands by it. I do not believe that sex with animals should be encouraged, but I am wholeheartedly against imprisoning those who have had non-abusive sexual relations with animals. To say
the fact that he thinks that there are non-abusive sexual relations with animals is the fucking problem. The fact that you think that's a thing, that's the problem. The fact that he doesn't get that is scary. And there's a reason why people are looking at you funny.
There is no such thing is incredibly ignorant and illogical. Objective reasoning matters more to me than emotional gut responses. I do not believe putting innocent people in jail because ew, gross. How can an animal provide meaningful consent to a human in the same way that an animal
Soul 123. Again, they're evil, not dumb. Just evil.
can provide meaningful consent to another animal? Most communications between animals are non-verbal. Have you ever seen the thousands of videos on YouTube and America's Funniest Home Videos where someone falls down and their dog immediately starts humping them?
Get the fuck out of here. Are you joking? Because they'll fuck anything. They will hump any object. It's about relieving the pressure in their dick. Because their balls are filled. See, human males will just fuck a woman or jerk off. A fucking dog will hump a couch if there was no female dog around. Because that's how that works. They're not sexually attracted to couches, Adam. That's not how that works. Oh, yeah, I think I remember this argumentation too. I think I remember reading this too. My God.
Is the dog animal can provide meaningful consent to another animal? Most communications between animals are non-verbal. Have you ever seen the thousands of videos on YouTube and America's Funniest Home Videos where someone falls down and their dog immediately starts humping them? Is the dog not consenting to some form of sexual contact at that point?
A couch can't provoke sexual. What the Adam? What the fuck are you? Adam! You fucking dolt!
I get that we live in a world.
Like, yeah, he's into this shit. Come on, you can't tell me that. What? You backwards fucking jackass.
Where most people's interactions with animals are only ones that have had their balls surgically.
Oh yeah, and plus when they start humping a person, it's not because the dog wants to fuck people. That's not how that works. They just see something like a solid object to rub their fucking dick on. That's all it is. They'll fuck a couch, like they'll hump a couch, a plush animal, anything. It's a solid object. It's the same reason why men jerk off when there's no women around. Jesus fucking Christ, you idiots. It's not like like when you jerk off, it's not because you're attracted to your fist. That's all I'm saying. Gary Thomas, $10 super chat. Hey Jay, loving the stream. I used to think a lot of people on the left just had bad ideas, but after what happened with Charlie Kirk, I think a lot of these people are touched by the devil. Yeah. I've given up on thinking they're just stupid and need to be informed. They're just not good people. They're just like disturbed. It's something, yeah, it's something that you got to come to terms with. Stickman LLC, this is what happens when man rejects God as their savior and moral guide. True.
They removed without their consent, of course. But animals with sex drives clearly don't give a shit about what they are fucking and are just doing whatever feels good to them.
Adam typed out one of his essays saying he isn't actually attracted to animals. And is instead attracted to anthropomorphic lions. He also spends much of this argument claiming he's not trying to defend bestiality, but it's
then what the fuck do you call these goddamn paragraphs and paragraphs of bullshit? I'm not defending anything. Then shut the fuck up! And just say it's gross and move on!
instead arguing
oh, what about when a dog humps a couch and your foot and shit? Like, get the fuck I'm not defending anything. I'm not defending...
against general societal hypocrisies. To him, it's retarded when people feign outrage over fucking dogs, and not horse racing and factory farming.
You go to some of those like Twitter threads of the ones being like,
oh yeah, here comes the vegan defenses.
Like, you must never forget that this man said that said that people shouldn't go to jail for having sex with animals, and then they leave out the part where I said, well, only if it's if there's literally no measurable harm or distress placed on the animal, which would make...
Oh, if they said that I don't think zoophiles should go to jail for harming animals, but they forget the fact that I said that if there is no physical or emotional damage... And this nigga thinks that's like an own. Like, yeah, got your asses. Forgetting the fact, forgetting the context of what I was saying. Oh! You gotta be fucking kidding me with this bullshit.
Make it literally less harmful than the entire farming industry, the entire breeding industry, right? Things that people are already okay with. But no, of course, you don't.
Oh yeah, you're okay with continuing the existence of these animals so we can eat as, you know, and so we can sustain human life. You're okay with that. It's not for our sexual gratification, though. It's not for our sexual. Plus, like I said, you cannot deny the food chain and what we are built for as well, we're technically omnivores, but like what we are built for as human beings, and that is to eat animal flesh. So yeah, we came up with practical ways on how to keep this shit going. You like this motherfucker thinks tricking a dog into licking your balls with peanut butter is the same as like breeding them so we can continue to eat animals. So we can not starve. He thinks these are morally equivalent. Or immorally equivalent. Like, are you fucking serious? Oh. God damn it. Oh, this mouse.
You don't apply that same logic to people in those industries.
Fox $4.99 super chat. Shout out to MLK because Fox had a dream about YMS felted jail from touching dogs.
You don't go to people who are like farmers or have ever been to like a horse race. So much more abusive than the examples I'm talking about. You don't apply that same level of criticism to them.
Yeah, we don't. They don't do it for their fucking to get off. Now if they did, then that would be a problem. You got any other bullshit, like other vegan bullshit you want to lay on us?
I think you're full of
Oh, 80 SD vids. He likes Emilio Perez. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh boy.
shit. I think these people are so full of shit.
If this type of argument sounds familiar, it's exactly what Vosh does. Vosh has an extensive history of playing devil's advocate for CP and Lolicon, arguing that people shouldn't be outraged about it because children are being used to make chocolate and the clothes we're wearing right now. Both are using whataboutism to distract people from the fact that they're being apologists for immoral behavior. Noel pretty easily defeated Adam's argument by stating, "We eat meat because we need to eat to survive. We inseminate horses and cattle artificially because we are selectively breeding them for some purpose. There is no situation in which a person needs to give a dog a blowjob."
That's funny. There is no you could just like feel the attitude as he typed that shit. There is no situation in which a person needs to give a dog a blowjob, Adam.
That is something of biological risk for the human and psychological damage for the animal. By the way, this conversation would go on for multiple days. To
Jesus Christ, Adam.
give Noel some
But he's totally not into this shit, guys. He's totally not defending it.
criticism, he shouldn't have even tried engaging with this guy. Adam is never going to change his position. Noel should have just called him a dog fucker and left it at that. And this isn't stuff of the past. As recent as a year ago, Adam is still on Reddit arguing about bestiality.
To this day, he's still on Reddit arguing about bestiality. To this day, he's still on Reddit. Just imagine Adam like sitting in a chair, rotting away because he's arguing on Reddit about bestiality. Oh, he'll never give up. He'll never surrender. Okay. Let's continue.
It's a repetitive cycle for him. This stuff would resurface from time to time, most notably in
And little did this YouTuber know that argument would continue in his comment section.
spring of 2020, when he defended iDubbbz and Anissa during the OnlyFans controversy. And yes, these guys are friends.
Yep.
How shocking. People posted memes mocking his bestiality takes, leading Adam to talk about it on stream for over an hour. He blames the discourse still existing on people being terminally online, which is ironic as hell.
Yeah, ironic because you're terminally online talking about the shit and feeding the shit.
Since he's the one constantly talking about it on Reddit.
Like, a lot of these people are just fucking awful. Like, holy shit.
Holy shit, they don't want dogs to be fucked. They're so awful.
Shit. The world.
Like, I'm a movie reviewer on YouTube. How are you not bending to my unbreakable logic here?
Is not Twitter.
He also expands on his previous whataboutism style arguments by saying it was always about moral consistency and not bestiality, even though he can literally use anything else to demonstrate this.
And then people come out against some guy that, like, sucked an animal penis or something. It's like, okay, you're being a fucking hypocrite. That's stupid. Like, that's my point. It's not about, like, just... It's more about moral consistency than anything else. I think people are fucking stupid.
Earlier in the stream, he chastises people who he claims are morally grandstanding over the topic, adding on that it's immoral to judge someone based on philosophical disagreements.
Of rallying against me for this position, the entire concept of doing that is to basically say, hey, we are the arbiters of morality. That is clearly immoral, and we all need to band together to reassure ourselves of what morality is.
Mm-hmm.
We are moral, he is not. Let's all...
Yes. Galadoti? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Is Adam a progressive lefty? Yes, he is. I mean, if you couldn't tell by him defending bestiality. And him being a furry. Yes, he is.
Agree on that. Let's, be angry about it or whatever, right? It's coming from a moral superiority kind of perspective.
Oh, yeah, because you're not being superior by calling everyone who disagrees with you stupid. Because they don't want you to fuck dogs. Meanwhile, you're acting like a fucking moron just to fit, just to make your argument make sense. Acting willfully obtuse. I mean, like a dog humping someone's leg means they can consent to sex with a human being. What the fuck? Like, come on. Neem, $2 super chat. He needs Jesus. He's a lot more than that. He's a lot more than that.
Right. The ultimate irony in that is that I believe it's incredibly immoral to completely write someone off as a person entirely based off of a philosophical disagreement.
It's not philosophical. Get the fuck out. That was like to twist that shit. This isn't a moral discussion. It's philosophical. Like, trying to fuck somebody who cannot verbally consent to you because they don't fucking understand what you're doing to them, like, it is, like, you as a person, if you could just imagine, if you could just imagine yourself doing that, just to see if you would feel bad about it. Like, if you feel like awful, but that means you have a decent moral center. Like, if you can, like, if you imagine, if I did this, like, if people don't like it when people kick dogs, they're not gonna want to fuck them either. Like, if you, like, you're the type of person who gets squeamish just from somebody yelling at a dog, yeah, you're probably not gonna fuck them either. Because dogs can't speak the same language we do. They don't know what's happening. They're not as cognizant as we are. Most people, if they picture themselves doing something immoral, they're going to feel bad about it. That empathy comes in. The fact that you can't put yourself in that situation and come to the conclusion, oh yeah, that might be wrong. Because I think I would feel bad about taking advantage of someone or something that cannot consent to me. That's a problem. That's a problem with you. It's not a problem with other people.
Like, wait, would that not also constitute these same people applying that to themselves for doing that? Like, there are some people legitimately that think that I shouldn't be able to pursue my passions, that I shouldn't have an audience because they disagree with me on a moral philosophical issue.
Yeah, you twist something that's moral, and not to mention, that's something that's against the law, by the way. People think I should have a career because I think it should be okay if you to fuck dogs if there's no marks, bruises, or emotional distress on the dog after the fact. Yeah, people think you weird and that you abuse animals. People are funny about animals too. You know what I mean? People will beat your ass if they see you abusing an animal. Like it's crazy like that. So when you start making fucking arguments that, yeah, I don't really, as long as you can fuck the dog without leaving a mark, as long as you can fuck the dog where he doesn't really know that it's happening or anything, so he doesn't feel that bad about it, then that's cool. Like, yeah, people would probably, like, in the wrong room, you would probably get your ass kicked. Probably. Like, come on. Because then, like, when you say shit like that, people think maybe behind the scenes you're doing the exact same thing. And they don't want to fund or have someone else fund your degeneracy. I'm not saying that you should, because we don't know for sure that you're doing it, but, like, there's signs. I'm saying you should lose your career. Like, you're already losing it because you haven't been coming out with videos like that. Like, where's the second part of the fucking Lion King review, nigga? Nigga, where's that at? I mean, I can't hate too much because I got a couple of videos I promised I was coming out with that aren't out. but like, damn. I'm still working on them. All right, let's move on from that. But yeah, people are skittish about that. The fact that you think it's okay to prey on something weaker and less cognizant than you. And that you're cool with that as long as you take advantage without leaving any damage. Oh, that fucking rhymes. That's pretty good. That's bars. You take advantage without leaving any damage. That's a problem. People think that you have low morals. Sorry if that fucking bothers you, but people think you got low morals because of that. And, you know, that's your fucking fault. You said it, came out your mouth. Nobody made you say it.
Like, that's not moral. That's incredibly immoral.
This is one of the most insanely retarded things I've ever heard. He's flat out saying that it's bad to judge someone based on their philosophies and their beliefs, as if people can't have harmful stances on certain topics. This take sounds like something coming from a legit neo-Nazi. Oh, you think it's bad I want to exterminate all Jews? Well, you're the bigoted one, because you're judging me badly as a person for saying that. And when that logic doesn't persuade people, Adam brings up other people who have argued for bestiality, showing confusion as to why those people aren't getting as much shit as him.
Debate Destiny on it? Of course, but it wouldn't be much of a debate because he agrees with me on that. Have you ever seen?
That's not a good thing. I don't know why you bragging about that. That's not good, especially not with the new information we have about him now. That is not a good thing. He agrees with you.
Him talking about the exact same shit? Of course you haven't, because he's not a furry, so people don't share those around the internet. Like, he has the exact same opinion. If people are gonna come at me pretending as if there's anything malicious about my perspective on it,
it is malicious because you're saying that it's okay to take advantage of someone weaker than you if you can get away with it. If there's no resulting damage. That is predator type fucking mentality. That means you thought about it. That means you thought about, how can I do this without leaving any, like, if I just fondle it a little bit, make them think we're playing a game or something. Like a fucking predator. Retrofan 2.0 $4.99 super chat. I forgot my comment in his Utopia Plus stream. Was put in his video, and the first thing he brings up is if the horse's dong was shown as a joke. Quatrina VR $1.99 super chat. She wore a short skirt, so she clearly wanted it.
I would say that applies more to Destiny than me, because his response is literally just like, yeah, fuck animals, they're less species, rape them, whatever. I could shoot up a room full of cats and not feel anything about it if I didn't get caught. That's his opinion on it, so I don't know how much of a debate we'd actually have.
Huh. I wonder why Destiny's degenerate community is defending his takes on zoophilia. The same community that's currently defending Destiny for having potential CP in his possession.
And there it is.
She's 13 years old now. Oh, dang it! Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Adam claims that people are only going after him because he's a furry, not because he's consistently defending himself over the years.
People are only coming after me because I'm furry. You'd think he'd say, people are only coming after me because I'm gay. Oh. People have, like, even after, like, cause especially after the Charlie Kirk assassination, people have more reasons to hate furries now. Because y'all just keep showing your asses. I don't know why, but you keep doing it. Neem $2 super chat. Well, YMS would be right at home in Pakistan. Fox $1.99 super chat. Using the Destiny excuse, the consent was implied.
Mad when you connect the dots.
There are people that, like, really, really want to believe that I'm a bad person.
Because you said something that only a bad person would say. Like, imagine if I said that about children. Would you think that's just philosophical, that's just whatever. I mean, if I could fuck a kid without leaving a mark, or without them thinking that they were abused, that should be fine. I should get away with that, right? What would you think of me if I said some shit like that? But see, the fact that he did, if you had brought, okay, so what about children? What about, like, in a different context, like with children? Would you have that same fucking perspective? Why? He only had a fucking debate with Destiny about this shit. Someone who already fucking agrees with 90% of what he fucking thinks. He's not gonna get into any real debate about this shit. Like, yeah, he went at the Kiwi Farms guy, but he only fucking listens to respond and not to think.
And so this is as close as they get. I'm not like taking advantage of people. I'm not like abusing anybody. I'm not like being a massive asshole to people or like
I mean, you are being an asshole to people, though.
like stealing money or anything. It's literally just oh, this guy has an opinion on something and I disagree with that opinion. And I'm gonna get very emotional about this person's opinion and try to present it in a way where I can connect the dots and it's no longer just an opinion. No, this is actual abuse from his words.
Oh, we can connect the dots. Yeah, you a furry, so you can only get attracted to men who look like animals. Now you fucking defending motherfuckers who fuck animals. Like the breadcrumbs, yeah, it's all adding up. Yeah, and it's adding up. We're like, I feel like you're gonna be right behind Destiny with some kind of accusation. I think it's getting there. Like, I'm not saying it's definitely something going on, but like you make it sound like there's something going on. Wrath by Lester. By Lester. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. $2 super chat. Evening Queen J. Blessings to you and yours. Love you. Thank you. Stickman LLC. Someone posted a clip of Adam 10 years ago saying that in 10 years bestiality would become normalized. Oof. Juan B. I used to watch with YMS. Now I feel sick to my stomach.
Right?
I think connecting the dots can be very valid sometimes. Using Vosh as an example again, not only has he consistently defended CP and Lolly, but he was also found to have Lolicon on his computer. And recently, someone leaked DMs showing Vosh sending inappropriate messages to a minor. I think it's fair to connect all those things together and claim Vosh is a pedophile. I'm not trying to say that Adam is as bad as Vosh, but he's still showing a repeated pattern of behavior where he's defending deplorable shit, while at the same time pretending like it's a philosophical debate in order to evade criticism. What really ties us all together is Adam's bizarre sexual obsession with Scar, the main villain of Disney's The Lion.
What ties all this together is Adam's sexual obsession with Scar. I already knew this, but it's so fucking fun. Like, this dude makes me laugh with how he delivers this shit. What ties all this together is Adam's sexual obsession with Scar. Oh, Neem, $2 super chat. Jay, you've done it. You made me miss FD signifier. Oh.
King. He loves Scar so much that he's commissioned someone to draw his persona caressing the cock of an anthropomorphic Scar.
Oh my god. Ew. How do you not get embarrassed by that shit? It's like, oh, this is where my life is, where I'm paying motherfuckers to draw me stroking lion cock. The fuck?
Even weirder are a full set of drawings he commissioned showing a non-bipedal Scar getting fucked in the asshole by a dildo. Yes, these exist, and can be found on his Not Safe for Work Twitter account.
Of course he has one. Oh. And he has a fur affinity account.
This man jerks it to gay lion porn. It's all even weirder when you remember how many times Adam has stated that he's only attracted to furries.
If I was a zoophile, I'd straight up say it. I'm borderline stupid with what I'll admit to. But here's a little something to help you out just in case you're confused. Would bang, would not bang, would bang, would not bang.
How
would not bang, but would defend banging.
does this excuse work when you're attracted to a cartoon lion? Well, you see, he loves Scar.
And I refuse to believe that it all stops at the cartoon shit. I refuse to believe that. Because people, if you're already a degenerate, that shit always escalates. You always want to like do a little bit more at a time. You think it's, oh, I'm just attracted to cartoons. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't really believe you. Now, there are some people who like said, oh, I had a crush on Nala, or I had a crush on what was it, like Lola Bunny as a kid, whatever, and then, you know, they move the fuck on from that. But you talk, like, as an adult, you are saying, as an adult, that you are still ride or die for Scar's bussy. Like, what the fuck are people supposed to believe? Like, you're defining yourself as a furry, fur fag, you know, whatever, as an adult. You're not just dabbling in that shit. You, like, you're in it. You're in it. Like, what are people supposed to think? And it's not surprising if you want to go even further with things and want to take it because there are plenty of furries who are also zoophiles, which means it started at the furry shit and it went further. I refuse to believe you have that good. Your discipline is that good.
For his personality, not because he's a lion.
Like, if I fall in love with a character, I'm literally falling in love with a character, like the actual character. I wouldn't be attracted to the design of Scar from The Lion King if he didn't have the same voice or mannerisms or anything like that. Like, it's all still there.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that it would be for a human being. But it's really difficult for people to, like, rationalize things that they don't understand.
Also, Scar isn't anthropomorphic. He's like a cartoon, like a regular cartoon lion. So already he's kind of like lion. Because yeah, he doesn't stand up on two legs like a man. He stands like a fucking lion. So yeah, like once again, he lying a little bit.
I don't know why, but this sounds like something you'd hear from a safe, sleazy, nice guy. He's sexually into Scar for his personality, I guess. But you see, according to Adam, it's perfectly fine for someone to be sexually attracted to cartoon animals. He even used this thing called the Harkness test to justify it. And if you don't know what that is, it's a test ranking how permissible sexual relations are with non-human entities. For context of this next clip, Anissa brought up the female white cat from the Aristocats.
Titanium, $10 super chat. Do you think God stays up in heaven because he too is in fear of what he's created? Steve Buscemi. And yes.
Like a Marilyn Monroe type voice.
Right. Oh, is that like a small kitten?
No,
it's like a mom cat.
I'm just trying to figure out why it's wrong.
Well, because
it passes the Harkness test.
Yeah, yeah.
What's a Harkness test?
I've never heard of the Harkness test. Okay, so people, now that we're in the age of, like, everybody's just attracted to weird shit that's like just all like fictional, like dragons, right? So now there's the debate over like, okay, is it ethical to like be attracted to this thing? So like some random person, like I don't know if their name was Hark or something, but furries and like most other online communities that like talk about fictional porn or whatever have generally accepted this, where the Harkness test is like, okay, is this creature of adult age for that creature in the fiction? And are they able to communicate with you on a level that is, you know, like equivalent to like English or whatever, right?
Fern Douglas, $5 super chat. We laugh at people like this and say, these people need help. Charlie said, I will help them, praying for Adam. He seems more miserable by the day. What kills me, like, he's making the argument, oh, well, the Harkness test. Oh, do you like to fuck animals as long as they're, as they have, like, human voices, anthropomorphic, blah, blah, blah. If it passes that, is fine. But then he's defending fucking nonverbal, regular animals. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's full of shit. He's full of fucking shit. He's full of shit. One Wick, $5 super chat. Guards, this ninja has lost his composure. Cross this ninja to the shadow realm. No, hell doesn't want him either. Not even they can stand this degeneracy. Thank you, One Wick.
And like these different standards, it's like,
right,
this is okay, this is not okay, and it's generally accepted. So
yeah, no, that's fair.
Kind of funny.
Yes, it's valid to fuck any animal if you deem it intelligent enough. I couldn't expect a.
But then he's still defending non-intelligent, non-anthropomorphic real life animals to be fucked, and that's okay. So you're defending both at the same time, which makes. Let's just continue.
Better take from the guy who dresses up as a horse in a skirt, the degenerate OnlyFans model with tattoos on every inch of her body, and her cuck husband. His hardcore fans are well aware of his attraction to Scar, and have turned it into a community meme. It got so parasocial that these fans raised $1,000 to get Adam a life-size Scar doll, which he
buy your own fucking degenerate shit, you bum.
Received in the mail only a month ago.
That's a bit wild, but
like, don't raise any money to fix my fucking alleged hand problems that keep me from editing. Raise me some fucking money so I can hump a goddamn plushie. Don't raise any money for my health problems.
Okay.
Not very long.
That is
very short. It's a very short tail.
I'm not gonna be able to stick this tail up my ass.
I agree.
Since people are undoubtedly making conspiracy theories, there's no hole in the back.
You were just talking about how the tail wasn't long enough, nigga. Like, you know what you're gonna use that tail for. You know what you're gonna use it for. You're the bottom, bitch. Like, do we need to cut back to you as a horse in a skirt? You're gonna use the tail to fuck yourself in the ass. We know what's in your head, you freak.
Okay.
It would be in the front, duh. To put the bad dragon.
Like, he ain't fucking nothing. He's a total bottom.
There's no holes anywhere. So yeah, his.
I don't mind his fans joking about this, but I'm laughing at him, not with him. I'm not going to definitively say that Adam wants to fuck real animals, but I can't exactly fault someone for thinking that. All this stuff put together paints a really disturbing picture, but not enough people seem to really know about this stuff, so I wanted to talk about it. I used to be a fan of this guy, and I still think it's fine to watch his videos, but for me at least, I'm not going to be able to look at them the same way again. Like when watching his Lion King videos, there will always be a voice at the back of my mind, telling me that he likes the movie not just because it's good, but because he goons really hard to it.
Okay, now I want to find those fucking comments that he made in his comment section. Is there like a search option where you could search like people? I guess you can only do it if it's your video. You can actually search if any famous YouTubers, like, or you could search by subscriber count. Juan Wick, don't put me in the same room as Adam, or I'm gonna catch a case. I wish I could find the comments. Oh. Stickman LLC. Go to Adam's Kiwi Farms thread. Oh, could it be there? Could it be there? It might be. Hang on a second, though. Yeah. Fox, 199 super chat. I thought gay men were supposed to be well dressed. Oh yeah, that's Hollywood conjecture. That's Hollywood programming. Chat key. Oh wait, Tyler Caster, try Control F. Hang on. Let me do that right quick. Control F. Come on. What? Browser's so goddamn slow today. Control F. Oh yeah. I see, but I still have to scroll though. Control F where you can like search words on whatever page you're on at the time, but I still need to scroll though. Oh, Alt F4. Hang on a sec. If this doesn't work either, we're just gonna go to the Kiwi Farms page. Alt F4. Yo, what the fuck? I think my shit closed. Damn it, my shit closed! Alright, hang on a sec, guys. Fuck. I think somebody tricked me. Quatrina VR. Someone showed this video to Jeremy Irons. No, don't embarrass that old man. This is not something you should know about before he dies in a few years. Like, no offense to him. Tyler Castro, Alt F4 closes the browser, Jay. Yeah, I just found that out. Oh. All right. Now we got to look at this. Okay. This is from 2023. Let's go all the way to page 210. Stickman LLC. Fun fact, Adam also used some voice AI to make erotic audio of Scar begging Adam to fly. Oh my god! Don't say that! Begging Adam to fuck in my ears bled for days listening to that. Oh my god, somebody link me to that shit. That sounds hilarious. Oh, someone just fucking posted this on Kiwi Forms. Jay Longbone, who is an EFAP regular, is covering the video. That's probably as close to EFAP as it's going to get, because people like Rags likely share his opinions. See, but what I want those damn comments. That's what I want. Oh shit, Mr. Oh shit, oh god, Selumor. Oh god, I'm so fucking sorry. I mispronounced that. $30.99 super chat. I'll say this: having a weird fetish does not have to define your whole existence, but if you get to the level of Adam trying to rationalize it and act like it should be accepted or normal, that's the point of no return. True. Fuck. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh wait. Rob's Media put out a new video on Casey Tron, but he pinned this comment. Currently editing the YMS response. Expect that video next. Ooh, we're covering that shit. And I think I found a comment. I think I found it. At least I think this is it. Oh, I debate my. Hang on. Let me read. Things start pop up. I don't remember. There's a lot of shit on YMS. Shit. It sucks. I just cannot find any of these comments. Damn. Oh, Stickman LLC. Yo, Jay, navigate further back, click the three dots, and put in page 178. All right, hang on. Because, yeah, I just can't find this shit for some reason. Damn it. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-dum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ah, okay. This is from September 10th, 2025. So this is very recent. Adam is feeling like a very tough boy now, smugly replying to one of the YouTubers he got taken down, and making sarcastic comments to people in replies. This is an archive, but we're gonna see it. Oh, damn it! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, wait. Guess we're just gonna see the link. Oh, none of my YouTube accounts lead to porn of myself. You did that. You did that on your YouTube channel. How hard is that to understand? Why didn't you set the video to 18 plus? Why didn't you blur the page? Usernames when you were alerted of this. Why are you defending those? I thought this wasn't a big deal, Adam. Okay, Adam, this is obviously a troll. Don't give him more attention. You attract lolcow fans. You must have blocked him because I couldn't see his response. The fuck? You're a fucking moron, blaming, accusing people for something so serious. I mean, hang on. Absolutely crazy that these two idiots thought sharing porn with minors is perfectly fine until getting called out on Twitter. Oh, but somebody responded, oh, the porn you posted? All right, hang on a second. It's a little funny. Okay. I'm gonna go to this Punish Zoomer guy first. Your movie sucks was just taken down by YouTube due to nudity and sexual content policy. Despite this, the clip in question simply shows Null reading one of Adam's Reddit posts, and that video is currently still up on YouTube. This video was clearly reported by one of Adam's fans, as only hours earlier he made a tweet alleging that my video violates the community guidelines for a completely separate reason. He claims that simply mentioning his not safe for work material posted to Twitter, a 13 plus website, by the way, is a violation, even though I never showed it in my video. Yeah, he explicitly said he wasn't going to show it. But like even mentioning it suddenly is supposed to be like a violation. Fuck that. Instead of showing YouTube appropriate B-roll. If you want to watch the video, it's archived on PreserveTube. And he's trying to like bust him out. Like he's trying to bust him out for like grooming kids because yeah, Adam, like, oof, you going down for this. Like, this is not, because old boy says he's making a response video. And you know, this drama is going to be added to it. So, it's a hit. Oh, and he calls the video that Rob's Media made like a hit piece. There's a hit piece video made about me that people are asking me to respond to. Unfortunately, I'm out of town on the biggest work trip of the year that I do annually. But you can't edit a fucking video. And won't be able to provide a thorough video response until I am back in over a week. I believe this was intentional. I've already left a lengthy and detailed comment response with timestamps in the video's comment section debunking the claims. You're such an embarrassment. I've reached out to the original video creator on multiple platforms, requesting them to pin my comment for visibility and transparency. He has ignored me and refused to do so. Even his friend who republished the hit piece. Stop calling it a fucking hit piece. He's just like showing what you said, nigga. That is not a hit piece. Or published the hit piece on their own channel with minimal commentary, have refused to pin my comments responding to their claims. The reason I'm not sharing a direct link to the video here is because it contains detailed descriptions of pornographic images involving myself and consenting adults. Nigga, like, exaggerating like a motherfucker. Exaggerating. Oh, Stickman sent another Kiwi Farms link, which actually has Adam's responses. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that. The reason I'm not sharing pornography plus instructions on how to access them with images of pages and usernames, since my main account is not set to 18 plus, I will not be sharing that here. You mean like how Rob's Media did not share that in his video? And him sharing the links, who gives a shit? You posted that publicly, and now you want to act fucking shy about this shit? You were willing to talk about, oh yeah, I want to fuck Scar, and I'm attracted to men who look like animals. You see, that's what I'm saying. You cannot overshare and then act like people are infringing on your rights when they share your oversharing. Like, what the fuck is that? That's lame. You acting like a little bitch. Now, one thing I'll give, like The Amazing Atheist is an example. When people started bringing up his banana porn and the hot oil on his balls porn, he was like, yeah, and? He didn't try to, from what I remember, he didn't try to take anybody's videos down. He didn't try any funky shit, claiming that they're a fucking pedophile or a groomer just because they talk about it. He didn't try any of that shit. Say what you want about Amazing Atheist. There's plenty to say about his punk ass. But at least he wasn't being a little bitch about his degeneracy. I'm not comfortable in these sections. His video uncensored to his audience. YouTube drama commentary slop consumers, which we all know have a higher than average percentage of 13 to 17-year-old viewers. See, now you building that narrative. Fuck you. See, now I'm done with you. I gotta be done with you. The movie reviewer next door, is that Jay Longbone? Is this thumbnail YMS? Yes, it is. Both him and his friend have the option to set the video to 18 plus on their ends. What? So they can so they can deprive themselves of ad revenue? No. And so they can shorten the view, so they can shorten the distance of the video? No, nigga. But they refuse to do so, ensuring that at least some minors are given. See, he's using the minors thing. Since when do you give a fuck about people who can't consent? Since when do you give a fuck about, the minors, the poor defenseless kids who cannot consent? The children. Get the fuck out of here. And plus, you have referenced, funky shit in your videos at times. And I'm pretty sure, like, there's some of your fucking fans who are probably young too. You can't just say that. You can't just say that. You can't just do that. You can't play that game. Both him and his friend, but they refuse to do so, ensuring that at least some minors are given detailed descriptions of explicit material and how to access it. This is unacceptable and a clear violation of YouTube's terms. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let's see what else we got. If you are an adult who wishes to view the original video, make sure to sort the comments by new, then scroll until you see mine. Then upvote my comment for visibility so people can be informed that I have responded and intend on responding more thoroughly when I'm back in town. For now, and that was September 9th. It's the 29th now. For now, I'm going to continue to focus on my work during this busy week. If you're upset that I'm not doing a video response until over a week from now, you can blame that on the original uploader who either planned this intentionally. Well, of course he planned it intentionally. That's usually how you make videos. Did you forget that? Did you forget that shit? Since you haven't intentionally planned a video in fucking, 3-4 years? Oh god, where the fuck I leave? I can't stand losing my place. Intentionally or didn't do any research on me at all outside of copy pasting clips and JPEGs from gossip forums. All right, yeah, all right. All right. Oh god, what's that dude's name? Oh yeah, Jeffree Star. Like, okay, Jeffree Star. Tyler Castro, $1 super chat. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, the aspiring writer. My close friend just sent me the YMS video, and immediately after finishing it, your thumbnail jump scared me. If you aren't interested in watching the video, the TLDR is that it's more of the same shit I've already thoroughly responded to 1 billion times on 1 billion different platforms 10 to 15 years ago. I shared my perspective. Like I said, if it's not a big deal, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. If you are, my shit's already out. My explanation. Well, he featured your explanations in the video. So it's not like he's only showing the bullshit that you said and leaving out your explanations. And on top of that, like, it's not like your explanations are any good. They're trash. They're garbage. It makes you look worse. I shared my perspective on various controversial moral philosophical issues. And because I was in my early 20s, now he's doing the age thing. Now he's doing that. I was in my early 20s. And I remember before, like I said, when that stream came out, when people were like, "Oh, you're a dog fucker," he was like, "Oh, I was drunk when I said that." So before you were drunk, now you were in your 20s. What other fucking excuse you gonna come up with now? Tyler Castro, $5 super chat. Hey Jay, finally got the super chat to work. Thank God. But I found this YMS highlight with timestamp vid. Oh. If you're on X, throw it to me over there, and I'll look at it, and I'll get it, and I'll get to it. I was in my early 20s. I didn't phrase myself as well. I was in my early 20s. I didn't phrase myself as well as I would have today. The 10th most viewed video on the YMS Highlights channel is one of my responses to this exact same thing happening years ago. Feel free to watch that if you're curious. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, it is yet another absolute nothing burger. Then why the fuck you care? Then why the fuck do you care? Why are you talking? It's nothing burger, it's nothing. Then shut the fuck up. You already accusing this nigga of giving kids giving kids porn. So already you're trying to make him look like a creep and you're trying to bully him into either privating the video or, like you said, like age restricting it, so he doesn't get his money, so he don't get paid, and so his video has a shorter reach. That's some scummy shit. Yeah, I wasn't done with YMS before, but I am now. That's some bullshit. You don't do that. All the while failing to mention that the only times I've ever mentioned these subjects is when people demand I make a response to the same 10 to 15-year-old clips being dug up. No, because we saw how fucking easy it was for you to get riled up over this video. If it was just, like, if it was 10, 15 years ago, you don't give a fuck anymore, nothing burger, then you should not be saying anything. It should be nothing to you. It's like, been there, done that. Look, I've already talked about this ad nauseum. I don't give a fuck. I'm out here at these fruity tooty fucking film festivals. I don't give a fuck. That was old me. This is new me. We don't dwell over this old ass drama. But you're not doing it. You're feeding into it. Holly Fauci. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But, bro, you mean to tell me my fatherless ass is somehow more well-to-do than him? Oh. Yeah, this is not a good look for him at all, in my opinion. I don't like any of this shit. This is bad. Bad vibes all around. The framing of the original video is both ignorant and irresponsible. All he did was show what you said. That's all he did. That is all he did. Yeah, he had little comments here and there, but he didn't need to make up anything. He just showed what you said. And people were more than capable of pausing and reading everything. It's not like he was just talking over a bunch of, like, video game B-roll and just expecting people to put two and two together themselves. He provided your fucking arguments and clips of you talking. Like, that's it. He don't need anything else. He doesn't need to make up anything. He doesn't need to twist or contort anything. The movie reviewer next door, Adam, also removed a lot of old Let's Plays where he said the N-word. Oh. Now, let's keep it real. I don't really care if he said the N-word. I don't really give a shit. But he gives a shit for some reason. Eric Pfeiffer, YMS is a narcissist. He has to feed into it because no matter it's about him. Sounds about right. Mackie Sky, $2 super chat. Did y'all hear about EA got bought out by Saudi Arabia? Oh, that's not a good look. Okay, wait. Outright fiction. A third of the video is cherry-picked comments I've, over the years, presented in ways that intentionally remove the nuance and intent. A third of the video is unironically shaming me for being a queer furry. Like, even you in that video admitted that you overshare and it may be to your detriment. So, which means you also carry a little bit of shame over this. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. I've been being shamed for being a queer furry, and he uses the word queer, not gay. Because they love to do that shit once they get caught in some bullshit. You're making fun of me for being queer. Mr. Knight, $2 super chat. What age you gotta be to know borking dogs is bad? You're probably 45, because he'll probably keep moving the goalposts on the age thing. 1/3 of the videos unironically. I've archived their original posts along with proof that their videos are still accessible to minors without requiring any sign-in to view them. They have both been notified about how irresponsible this is. The original uploader has ignored me, and his friend wound up arguing with me in his comment section, attempting to justify their decision. It is apparently not worth the ad revenue to prevent minors. Nigga, shut up. Shut up. You have no moral high ground. You cannot shame people for anything because you yourself have no shame. It is apparently not worth the ad revenue to prevent minors in their audience from hearing description of pornographic material with screenshots showing how to access it. Number one, it's fucking public. All of this shit is public. He did not go to some secret dungeon where you keep all your secret thoughts and pulled it out and then put it in a video. This is all fucking public. If one was so inclined, all they got to do is look, like Kiwi Farms, all that shit is right there. If anyone else can help me archive information from these two channels before they delete them, that would be greatly appreciated since I am very busy on my work trip. Thank you. Someone commented, you think animals can consent? Not sure you were born otherwise. Oh, Dunkaroo. I mean, you guys can't see this right now, but I'm just reading this. And of course, you got a lot like some of his fans coping, going along with this bullshit cope. And somebody pointed out, okay, you care about minors seeing porn, but you want animated CP to be legal. Good point. I mean, good point. It's a decent point. And some guy said, seen the original vid, absolutely nothing to run home about, and don't even think it's worth responding to. Nothing but furries are weird and paraphilias are gross. Well, they are. Bullshit over and over again. Yet another win for Adam. How is this a win? It's not a win because he over here fucking crying about it. He lost. He already talked about, oh, I talked to them and they're distributing stuff to minors, and like he's already doing the shame game and trying to get them to like either take the video down or heavily restrict it. He lost. Ain't no winning from him here. And also his video's back up, so yeah. Because I had no problems getting into it, so it must not be restricted. Not applicable, $2 super chat. At least YMS isn't into My Fictional Darling's teeth. Stickman, why would he assume Rob's Media would delete anything? Yeah, I know. Because he's that fucking arrogant that all he has to do is like threaten, oh, we'll see you're giving porn to minors, even though he isn't. Because he's an adult male, like he would, and plus he's not specifically making content for kids. Just because he may have, so like, because you can use the same logic for yourself, Adam. Like you also probably have young people who watch your shit, and you have still openly talked about being a furry and all that bullshit on your channels. You could be like, you could be corrupting some kids too. You've talked about this furry shit. I mean, you talked about this zoophilia fucking defenses. Kids could have found that. But you don't care about that unless somebody else is bringing attention to it. You don't care about the decency of the kids unless it's somebody else calling you out for being indecent. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, hold on one sec. We're gonna look at the stuff people sent me. Hang on, let me refresh this, because people said they sent me stuff on X, but my inbox isn't blowing up. Hang on. Oh, okay, here we go. Aha, there we go. Okay, let's turn this back on. Oh, Joey Joseph, thanks for re-uploading the 365 days video. It's one of my favorites from you ever since I stumbled across your channel. Thank you. But yeah, okay, we found that, like, look at this shit. This is obsessive fucking behavior. Get the fuck out. Like, oh, YMS for the win. Obsessively thinking about things that he said he hasn't cared about and now how long. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, no, wait. All I gotta do is click on, oh no. Open a new tab. Attachment cannot be shown this time. God damn it. Hang on. Copy link. shit. Come on. Okay, just copy image. Let me see. Let me see if I can just take out the URL and leave this. Please don't accidentally show me some heinous shit. Please let this actually be the link to the image. Nah, I can't do that. God damn it! I need to reload the page for the latest version. I can't stand it when that happens. Ugh. It's just not working. What the fuck? Cannot be shown at this time. This is bullshit. Yeah. You know what? Someone did tell me that I had to I had to zoom in. Still can't see this shit though. Yeah, I'm have to just Oh, monster price. Try reverse search the image. Try control plusing your browser. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, got it. I was copying and pasting the link the wrong way. Okay, never mind. We got it. Okay, Ghost Dong, $5 super chat. Any word on the Sneakerella video, or has it been canceled? Love you, JL. Yeah, we'll see about that. Because I went over the video and it just seems like really the audio's distorted, and I don't like the way. I just don't like the way it came out. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is this is the first part of YMS's response. The response to Rob's Media's video. Hello, I'm leaving this comment to thoughtfully and thoroughly address each accusation you made in your video. If you truly believe your video was made in good faith, ooh, I see no reason why you would not pin this comment and allow others to see my response. First, I find it incredibly difficult to believe it's just a coincidence that your video was published within 24 hours of me being out of town. Nigga, you really think people are like care? Because I was wondering what the fuck is he talking about? He intentionally put the video out. You waited until I was out of town. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck about what fucking film festival you're going to. Nobody cares. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody gives a flying fuck. You care so much about what, it had to be intentional. 24 hours of me being out of town for my biggest publicly well-known work commitment I've been doing for 11 years annually. This nigga is up his own ass. There is literally 1 in 365 there is literally a 1 in 365 chance that this could have happened by accident. Oh my god. This is a very scummy move, to say the least, so I genuinely would not be surprised if you wind up deleting my comment or pretending it doesn't exist. I pretend it doesn't exist because you're a fucking windbag. You're a fucking, egotistical windbag. That's why I would ignore you, but, whatever. Bianca. Adam really does think he is famous. Like, yeah, he does. This is especially scummy considering you're also fully aware of my wrist issues. I recently got a painful procedure for. You knowingly created a situation where I'd have to physically hurt myself to give a proper response. What? Bro. Bro. This is some like some single white female, or like some like the movie, not the chick. But this is like some kind of like abusive mother abusive mother manipulation type shit. I love how you waited till you knew my arm was hurt. You did this on purpose, so I would have to use my arm to respond to you. What? Oh wow, that's crazy. I have a feeling we're like this whole stream is just gonna be YMS's bullshit. Because I don't know, I gotta read this whole bullshit, and it's so cringe already. I can't have to stop to laugh. Tyler Castro, $2 super chat. Hey Jay, I think you may have missed my super chat. Hang on, let me see. Yeah. Tyler Castro, $2 super chat. Hey Jay, I sent the link to you on X just now. Thank you. And thank you, Tyler Castro. But hang on. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. This is especially scummy considering you're also fully aware of my wrist issues. I recently got a painful procedure for. You knowingly created a situation where I'd have to physically hurt myself to give a proper response, as I can't do a live stream reaction while I'm out of town. Genuinely awful behavior. First of all, you could have just not done a response, because according to you, this shit is a nothing burger, 10 to 15-year-old drama that's completely irrelevant to the great YMS. So you could have just chosen to not give a fuck. You could have chosen to not give a fuck. So you gonna blame this nigga for your conscious decision to just keep this drama going? He's not keeping anything going. Like, yeah, he made this video, but you could choose not to blow it up. Let people forget about it. You know what I mean? Second, you're also clearly aware of the gigantic meme amongst my haters. Oh, my haters, really? That I'm the easiest person in the world to get a hold of for comment. Me leaving this lengthy comment on your video is an example of this. Anyone with even the slightest amount of journalistic ethics, he's a fucking YouTuber. Like, can we stop with that? Can we not? Journalistic ethics would have made an attempt to reach me for comment before publishing this video. I checked your Twitter account, and you haven't made any attempts to reach out to me for comment. I have not received a single email from you either. If you truly believe what you're saying, why not at least make the smallest effort to get more content out of it? Okay, so now and now he's appealing to, like, see, if you could get more content if you would just get my permission for, like, get the fuck out of here. I haven't deleted any of the posts you're referencing in the video. My entire history with every single one of these dramas is for me to give lengthy and detailed responses like this one. If you truly believe that my opinions are so crazy that you've made an entire video about it, why would you not at the very least want more easy content out of it? Yeah, it's such fucking manipulative language. You're not fooling anybody, YMS. Because first you're like, oh, you don't have any journalistic integrity, and then you're poking at him for not being content hungry? Those two things contradict each other. You're calling him scummy while you're calling him scummy while relating to his scumminess. I am the wizard who knocks, I think. Oh yeah, okay. See, it's cut off. I don't know why it's cut off. $5 super chat. Learning things I never wanted to know here. I'm so sorry. Eric Pfeiffer, Adam, you have claimed to want to clap Scar's you have claimed to want to clap Scar's cheeks. Care to comment? Oh, it's clear that you made a conscious choice to create and publish your video knowing full well that it was lacking comments and clarifications that would have made you that would have made that would have been made had you decided to reach out to me in any way whatsoever. You built up a sizable audience making this type of content, and whether you admit it or not, you've incentivized yourself into making decisions like these. A video with the premise of, hey everybody, look at this likely autistic person's atypical perspectives. Like, oh, really? Really? I could be autistic. And that's probably why I said these things, because I'm autistic, neurodivergent. I'm a retardo. Don't hold me responsible for my actions as an adult because I could be retarded. Get the fuck out. Oh, Allron1, $7.99 super chat. YMS apparently at risk of having his limp wrist snap off entirely, apparently. Like, that nigga is fine. I remember he was carrying that Scar plushie like it was nothing. Wouldn't be nearly as clickable as let's paint this guy as an abuser. He did not say you are. He said several times, like, I don't think YMS is an abuser. I just think he's cringe. That's what he said. You have, see, the fact that you're saying that is like, are you an abuser? Because I didn't say that. I was giving you grace and saying, like, look, I do not think YMS is an abuser. I just think when you fucking talk that shit, draw attention to yourself and you look a little fucking weird. Your opinions are a little dog shit. Pun intended. You have actively chosen to prevent yourself from engaging with me in good faith because you know your ignorance allows your video to remain sensationalized. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this was just the start of his hot fire that he is going to spit at us. The movie reviewer next door, that's funny because I follow his channel and the wrist thing was like 2 whole years ago. Yeah, exactly. Arturo Vegas, I don't know. Where there's smoke, there's fire, Jay. Yeah, I say that too. But yeah, at the same time, you don't want to just go around calling people abuser and this and this and that without heavy proof. The image link. Was that it? Oh yeah, copy image link. That's what it was. All right, now we gotta really zoom in for this. Oh wow, this is bad. This is even more unintelligible. I can't. I don't think I can read this one, guys. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, I cannot read this. Oh no, I can't read it. Hang on. Let me see if I can download it and blow it up that way. I don't know. We'll see. See if I can open it up. But yeah, that manipulative ass fucking bullshit that he was talking. That, ooh, just scummy. Oh, no name, $4.99 super chat. Yo, what I missed from tonight's live? What are we looking at now? Oh god. Oh, you don't want to know. It's like YMS being a fucking cringe lord. Like he's just ruining what good faith he has left. Damn. Oh, this sucks. Oh, wait. Okay, let me try something. Damn it. Save image as... Okay, that seems to work better. I wish people would screen grab comments better than this. This is... Ugh. This is some bull. Ah, okay, here we go. Now I just hope I can fucking read it. Nope, I think this is... Oh, no. Oh, this is bad! Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna keep scrolling. Maybe somebody made some better... Maybe somebody made some better attachments for this. Some better images. Oh, yeah, these screen grabs are shit. Well, the first one was fine. I could read that fine. There's an archive and preserve tube. I'm assuming Rob archived it himself, which is based. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's the video. Where's the fucking comments? Rob uploaded a response. Hey, Stickman, it's not the uploader's fault, but the emd problems Kiwi Farms is facing right now, unfortunately. Oh, well. Damn. Oh, wait, did he upload the response already? Wait, hang on. We might have the video. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. Issue has been resolved. Okay, this is a community post. The Your Movie Sucks video was just taken down by YouTube due to nudity and sexual content policy, which is bullshit. We all know that. Despite this, the clip in question simply shows Null reading one of Adam's Reddit posts, and the video is currently still up on YouTube. The video was clearly reported by one Adam. Okay, yeah, I read all this. But what I want to know is, where's the fuck, like, because this was a while ago. I would love to know where that video... Because he was going to make a video responding to YMS. Where the hell is that? I just want to do a little search right quick. Just a quick one. Yeah, I don't think he's made it yet. Damn. Let me try one. I'm gonna keep looking a little bit. There's gotta be. Same as I made 10 to 15 years ago. Nigger, you clearly still feel the same way. Adam retweeted a person calling him a pedophile. Bet money that Adam flagged down Rob's video, and yes, Adam, you do deserve to be mocked for being a gay furry. That's being too nice if we're being honest. there's so much shit to go into with YMS, like his fallout with his roommate Mark English. I'd like to know a little bit more about that too. I wanted to ask Mark about it a few times, but I was like, nah, you know what? That ain't my business. Fuck that. Like, I wanted to so badly go in the DMs and be like, yeah, you know what? What happened with you in YMS? Like, be honest. but I don't pry that like that, like, because that's not my fucking business. Like I said, if you don't want to talk about it, then it's not my business. So I didn't do it. But I would like to know. I don't think the stream of him breaking up with Mark is still up. It was editing Schenectady, New York, part 5, spoilers, editing, hashtag editing on June 11th, 2017. In his stream, he just decides to air out all his shit with Mark, including a story where he blamed Mark for getting into a fight with a guy who was feeling up his ass because it made Adam feel uncomfortable. So he's supposed to be okay with getting groped because it's a dude. I don't have access to the stream anymore, but I do have some screenshots. Stickman LLC, respect for being like that. Rare to see that on fucking YouTube. Oh yeah, Adams clearly wanted to stop Rob's video from going viral or gaining any bit of traction at all. Yeah, 100%. He's terrified of more people finding out about his shit outside of his hardcore fans that suck him off at every turn. He's such a pathetic bitch. True. You know, I'm just gonna look on the comment section of the video. I'm gonna see if I can go to the newest comment and just work my way down, because I need to find this fucking response. I need to find it. It's necessary. Because the first part was already hilarious. It was already just complete horseshit. Remember, YMS is the same guy who hates the sound of freedom and anyone who likes it. Of course he does. Which is also a red flag, too, if you ask me. Because what reason do you have to hate that film? That is such a non-hateable fucking film. So inoffensive. And still trying to find. I think I could, because I'm already looking at comments that are 8 days old. So I might be able to find it, unless he fucking deleted it. That would be unfortunate. I think YMS liked the Barbie film. Not surprised by that either. By the way, I did do a review on that. Go search my channel if you want to find it. I pretty much lay out everything that's wrong with it, like, because, you know, like, for the plot, mechanically, the fucking movie just doesn't work at all. Quatrina VR, it's offensive to predators that want to abuse children, Jay. Like, yeah, I know that. Come on, bitch. 10 days ago was the 9th. Sorry, not the 9th, the 19th. Oh, this video is bad and you should feel bad. Like, his fans are such fucking children. I literally saw a fucking comment that said, you think you should be in jail for being gross? Like, who the fuck said that? Nobody said that. I mean, he got a few downvotes because of his dumbass fucking followers. But, you know, mostly it's still a well-received video for good reason. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna find that shit. Yeah, and that's not a good thing. Like, if his comment is still here and not at the top of the heap, like, it should be at the top of the heap because it would be highly upvoted. But the fact that it's not at the top, it, like, with the kind of sub count he has and the relevance he has on YouTube, that's not a good thing. The fact that I have to fucking scrounge for this shit. Get out of here. If YouTube had that search thing where I could search YouTubers by their sub count, I would have been here. I would have been there by now. YMS is a libtard. So this guy complained about the cool cat guy flagging his videos, and now he does it to this video. Oh, that's another good point. Yeah, I remember he was whining about that shit when that happened. Ugh, it's so laggy. Come on. Oh, Wisdom Vision Productions. I haven't seen you in a while. $3 super chat. Thank you. $2 weeks ago, so that's like 14 days ago. We're getting there. Because when did he release his video? Like the 10th? I have a hunch of about why YMS and Mark had a falling out. Like, this is just, isn't that, it's like, it start like after that story about somebody grabbing Mark's ass and him beating his ass because he doesn't like being sexually assaulted. Maybe just a hunch, and this is just me spitballing. It's not me saying anything definite, but maybe he wanted to fuck Mark. Maybe he wanted to be his boyfriend. And maybe that for him that was like rejection, and he couldn't take that, so he was like, "Get the fuck out of my life, you hetero." Wisdom Vision Productions. Remember the Long Bros? Watch anything good or play any good games lately? Oh shit! I was in the middle of watching The Lost Bus yesterday, which like from what I saw was pretty good. I gotta finish watching it, but from what I saw, I was like, it's one of those movies that we've been missing recently. Just like good old boy does some heroic shit, all American film. You know, like I said, I need to finish watching it though. Oh, come on, damn. Takes all fucking day. Good thing I have this app though where you can see the sub count next to people's names. Tyler Castro, $2 super chat. Jay, I found the pot of gold link. You better have, you son of a bitch. All right, let me look on X. Let me see if you got it. Damn it. Come on, load, damn it. I'm gonna officiate this on my phone first so we don't have any issues. Wiz Division Productions recommend Severance if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, it's one of those shows I'm gonna take my time with. Wait till all the hype dies down. Usually shows with a lot of hype, like I'll watch it, then I'll be disappointed, or like the fan base or something. Like something about it will just irk me. Oh, sometimes I hate X. Oh, wait, shit. Yeah, my browser just slow. I gotta start. I gotta start using my other browser. This is just slow. The fuck? I can't find it. The hell? Wiz Division Productions, $5 super chat. Yeah, I totally missed this. Mark After Dark is my Wigga till this day. Diehard fan of that man. His Spooktober videos give me a good laugh to this day. Wish the man the best. Same here. He seems like a good egg. That's why that little story that Adam came up with, like why his the friendship fell out, didn't really. I didn't really buy it, but whatever. Kyle R. Mark's falling out with Adam was due to a combination of Adam's multiple substance abuse problems and narcissism, making him a bad friend and roommate and boss. Doesn't surprise. Like after this shit, it does not surprise me. All right, you might have to send it again because I don't see anything. Hang on, who sent it? Like, let me go back. Tyler Castro. Yeah, you're gonna have to send it again, or maybe like you sent it to me as a response on on Twitter, like added me. Hang on. Because I'm not seeing it in my DMs for some reason. Oh. The movie reviewer next door. Adam was also kind of forcing his straight friend Scott to kiss him on stream while he was still alive. Oh. Oh, that's not a good look either. Like, nigga, go out and, like, stop trying to fuck your friends and get an actual. Yeah, you all sheltered because you're too busy thirsting after a fucking scar. Go get you a fucking man. Like, he'll befriend a dude and then try to fuck him and then ruin the shit. Ugh. Yeah, I don't see that link you sent. Wait a minute, wait. Yeah, I can't see anything. Mitchell Pape? Hello? 3 weeks ago, always seeing that guy have voice alone. Yeah, I'm going back to the original search. Oh, found it! I found it! We found it! Yeah, the fact that he is buried in here doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, we found it. Oh my god, we found it. Okay, Tyler Castro, $2 super chat. How do I send it directly through to you, through to X? You gotta like send a DM. But it's too late because I already found it. I found it! Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. this autistic shit. Oh. Okay, here we go. 24 seconds in, timestamping this because I'm already confused by this statement, but hopefully you'll elaborate on this further into the video. Laughing my fucking ass off. Okay, I guess this video is somehow already way more bad faith than I was expecting. He negatively reviewed Prince of Egypt because he's an atheist who hates all things Christianity. That's just a straight up lie. You know this already, but here, well, how does he know this already? You're supposed like the onus is on you to prove that you're not full of shit. So how is he wrong? Like, how does he know that already? But here's the correct info for the sake of people you've misinformed. My review of The Prince of Egypt was a 40-minute long conversation on my podcast. Within the conversation, I praise many of the film's elements. I talk about the animation, layering with 2D and 3D style, sense of spectacle, the music, the tone, the level of self-awareness, the level of seriousness, voice acting, notice how he doesn't mention the religion, the character dynamics, and you don't really say that it's a good movie. You say elements of it were good. The cultural impact and more. Somehow you forgot about all that. That doesn't mean you think it's a good movie. There could be good elements with it. Like with Barbie, for instance. I praise the set design. That doesn't mean I think it's a good movie. I ultimately gave the film a 5 out of 10, see? Which is not a negative rating. Yeah, it's an average, like, rating. Considering the fact that you have so many good things to say about it, it's only an average rating. I also praised that and recommended The Last Temptation of Christ in the exact same review of The Prince of Egypt that you supposedly saw. How is it that you could believe that I dislike The Prince of Egypt for the reasons you stated, when there are other films I enjoy are equally strong in the Christian messaging? The possibilities are, 1, you knowingly lied and maliciously, 2, you didn't actually watch my review of The Prince of Egypt and decided to comment on it anyway. Well, old boy's he's making his little response, so, you know. We'll find out the truth. We'll find out the truth. I'm curious which of the two it is, so please feel free to let me know. Wow, it's genuinely shocking how frequently you're misrepresenting things, as you already know, but failed to mention to your audience. My mental breakdown was not from him making excuses for not working. Oh, good, because that did sound crazy. It was from him lying about everything. Like we already found out, he was a compulsive liar as an actual mental problem. He would lie about things that aren't even significant because that's just how his brain is wired. As I already explained in the comments, so he lied a lot, and that's what made you almost have a nervous breakdown. Okay. That's still not that believable, but okay. As I already explained in the comments, I know you've read, I would have been fine with him taking time off work for any reason, as long as he didn't lie to me about it. He's ruined nearly every one of his relationships because of this pattern of behavior. Also, why even include this at all? Like, literally, why? Just to add some spice to his argumentation. Like, if he'll make showing how you are morally, to explain some of your immoral fucking thoughts. Like, come on, you know how this works. 209 false. The photo was taken in Edmonton at a New Year's party. The pose was made as a joke for the camera, and no sexual act was being performed. He didn't say that. He didn't say you were performing a sexual act. I've talked about this publicly in several live streams and in several comments on Reddit. Why not do any basic research for your video? It's not difficult information to find. Please do me a favor and post why you believe that photo was taken at Rain Fur Fest. Was it a Reddit comment or something? Is it that seriously? Is that seriously enough for you to believe something and put it in your video? That's it? Or did you make it up entirely because you thought it made sense in your mind? Did you just go, yeah, this probably happened, and hit record? Seriously, I'm genuinely curious about this. So fill us in on how you actually got to all these untrue statements you make. Also, like, yeah, you gotta give him grace if he just made a mistake. Because you can research this shit, but at the same time, if you research it and you just get it wrong, then you just got it wrong. That's not really a lie. One Wick, $5 super chat. YMS only hates Prince of Egypt because he's the type of gay theist to get his firstborn sacrificed to God. Same with Last Temptation. Great film, by the way. 241. Adam claimed that none of these things at Rain for Fest actually happened and quickly corrected himself. And then your supporting video clip is me saying a lot of the shit happened. People think the convention got banned for is not what it actually got banned for. Okay, why are you framing that? Why are you framing what I said in such a dishonest way? Why is it important for you to believe that my claim was none of it actually happened when that's not my claim? Well, you just said a lot of the shit that happened was not what it got banned for, which also sounds like you coping and lying. You can't say he's lying about your lie. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you were lying. You seriously don't see any difference at all between the statement none of that actually happened versus what I actually said. What a strange coincidence that your paraphrasing of my words wound up leaning towards an uncharitable interpretation rather than a more positive one. What an unbelievable coincidence. Starting to see a pattern here. 303. Why do you so confidently state that was not a thing like that? What are you basing your statement on? Why are you so confident that what I'm saying is untrue? Their name is Safi Kitten, and many furries were aware of them creating drama at conventions like this. There was another different convention where they got their friend to pose facing a wall. Safi Kitten would then post a picture with the caption, "Someone's pissing in the lobby." At MFF or whatever the convention was. This particular tweet didn't gain much traction because it wasn't convincing enough. No actual piss on the floor. And it was actually clearly just someone posing. However, the ones they and their friends posted about Rain for a Fest spread like wildfire because of the existing justified drama and controversies surrounding the convention. I know this because I followed their Twitter account before it got banned. Oh, so important to defend that. It's honestly shocking that you don't seem to know this already, but misinformation spreads easily on the internet. This is especially true on Twitter, and even more especially true on and this is like so unimportant to correct. Like it was so like I said before, like this is such a nothing burger. And his explanations are basically nothing burgers as well. Like this is based on like petty shit. Eric Pfeiffer adding unnecessary details. Who does this again? Oh, it's honestly shocking that you don't seem to know this already, but Mr. This is especially true on Twitter, and even more especially true on furry Twitter. I dislocated my knee dancing in 2012 and got carried out of the convention in a stretcher. I opened my Twitter in the hospital, and it was filled with people saying somebody got stabbed at the dance. All it took was for someone to see a person in a stretcher for the telephone game to lead to something wildly inaccurate, and somehow you think that every single tweet you read on the internet is true? Hung to the over, I think that's what that says. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. YMS insulted Jeremy Jahns for only watching popular movies. Like, what? Like, what kind of fucking criticism? Oh, you watch all the popular stuff. Yeah, because they're popular because a lot of people watch them, including me. So I would talk about these films. That's a stupid ass fucking complaint about a movie reviewer. It really is. You don't find it a bit odd that Safi Kitten is the primary source of several of these incredibly unique Rain for a Fest sightings? Dude was trolling. But these motherfuckers still got banned just for trolling and just tweeting a false shit. I don't believe you. And you can see the evidence of his friends getting in on the joke in the very same internet historian video you're using as a reference. He was retweeting his own friends, making jokes about him drilling a glory hole into the bathroom. Yes, there were people who caused vandalism at the convention, but there was there was vandalism, but there was no glory hole. This is an objective fact. You don't think a single furry at the entire convention would have taken a picture of this? Not one? Nobody? Do you not know how to check primary check primary sources? Do you not know how to reverse image search? You seriously just believe a fucking tweet? That's all you need? Like, he's really heated about shit that doesn't matter. Keep acting incredulous at my first-hand accounts of an event while you're over here using fucking tweets and meme videos as sources. Like, okay, so... So what? Oh, you didn't interview the furries that were there that day, so it's completely fucking inaccurate. You didn't interview the trolls who are known for trolling for the real story. Therefore, completely invalid. And this dude, in response to this, says, Lamau, so anyway, why did you commission your fursuit from a zoo sadist? Yeah, this guy, your comments were not needed, you sicko. You said and done and defended enough in the past. True. Because, yeah, what he's pointing out is, like, nothing. He's harping on and on about nothing. And then there's this. There's part 3. Sorry, 3. Was this 1 and 2? Excuse me. Because this says 3, but where's 2? Where's 2? I see 1, 3, 4, and 5. Somebody deleted some shit. I mean, yeah, that is a good question. If he is getting commissions from very dangerous people, allegedly. Yeah, I think that's a good question. That's a really good fucking question. Okay, somebody said they sent me some shit in the DMs. For real this time? Hang on. They might have actually have all the screen caps because part 2 is missing. Okay. I guess I just want to make sure this works on my phone right quick. See, it says there's something here, but it's not fucking showing it. Hang on. Alright, let me try my actual on my PC again. Yeah, but if it doesn't pick up, if I can't fucking find it again, then we're just gonna go back to the YouTube video, the comment section. I keep seeing old shit. I don't see the comment I just got because I know I got something, but it's just not showing it. The fuck? Where the fuck is it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't find it because X is not. It's not showing up for some reason. Because I'll go to my messages and it'll have like a little blue dot showing that. Yeah, it's there, but it's not showing anything. Oh, yeah, it's annoying. I'm just gonna go back to the comment section. Sorry, but I just can't find it for some reason. Shit. Okay. Yeah, part 2 is missing for some odd reason, but let's go to part 3. Yeah, I stand by everything I said in that clip. Adults with brains are capable of understanding that saying "I don't care if someone draws something disgusting as long as no one's being harmed" is a normal position to have. Fair enough. You wouldn't know this because your audience is filled with minors that that you have been caught linking porn to. Yeah, you could keep on with that same bullshit. It's not gonna work, bruh. Either go outside or make a video canceling the entire country of Japan. Why you gotta do Japan like that? At least then you'd be targeting an amount of people that actually consume lolly instead of pearl clutching that a likely autistic person thinks autistically. Guess what? None of these videos or comments that you've included in your video have been deleted by me. You know why? Because I'm not hiding anything. Okay, so why do you care then? If you don't care, show you don't care and fucking move on. It doesn't matter how many mouth breathing groomers. He even calls him a fucking groomer in his comment. Like yourself, pretend not to understand basic shit. It's not going to stop me from being an honest person. I'm not going to start censoring myself just because you keep crying between your sessions of sending nudes to minors. Like, he keeps saying that. Now, 6 minutes into the video, more speculation. Whee! Do we even care about saying anything truthful? Like, it'd be so fucking funny if it came out that YMS was also a groomer or had some kind of shit going on after all this. But because then you know why he was freaking out the way he was. Why do you think there's any place for making assumptions in these types of videos? Do you not treat any of these accusations seriously? I guess I shouldn't expect much from a guy who is comfortable sending nudes to minors. Also did a great job with your phrasing here. The word habit is doing a lot of lifting here because it strongly implies that you're talking about a thing I've done and not a fucking opinion you don't like. Let me break it down for you so you can understand it better. Me responding to moral, philosophical. Oh, now it's moral. See, before it was just a philosophical argument. Now it's a moral philosophical argument. On the internet is an example of an opinion you don't like, whereas providing minors with links to actual pornography is a thing you did. I love how he's throwing out the moral shit now because he knows he's throwing like moral accusations at him. So now he wants to invoke the morality thing. Get the fuck out of here. Therefore, the word habit would more appropriately fit describing what you've done. I hope this helps. 6:15. Did I even use the word bigotry once anywhere? What's with the editorializing? Well, for one thing, you just didn't you accuse him of discriminating against you because you're a gay furry? So it's not out of the realm of possibility that you use the word bigotry. Just saying. If what I said 10 years ago is also crazy, why don't you just let it speak for itself? Why did you have to add words that I didn't use? He does let it speak for himself. That's why he features the screen grabs in the video. If he wanted to just talk some shit and defame you, he wouldn't have added any of that shit. Yes, it's a double standard for animal breeders to perform sex acts on animals while simultaneously imprisoning others for doing the exact same thing. No, it isn't. It's for the sole purpose of breeding animals so we create more animals to eat. They're not doing it because, oh my god, I love that thick cum coming out of that horse cock. Now that's what you do, Adam. That's what you're into. You think it's the same thing because that's what you get out of it. It would surprise me if you actually watched those fucking videos of farmers jerking horses and fucking cows and shit off. If your response to this is what we needed for meat, cool. I'm not talking about animal breeders. Oh, so you're not talking about the exact thing we're talking about. Okay. You don't even need a license to do it, like it's socially and legally okay to do that. to an animal as long as you're forcefully impregnating. Okay, but so we're talking about animal breeders then, nigga. Like, stop playing semantics. We're not even talking. I'm talking about animal breeders. Like, yeah, we need people who do that to breed animals for us. It's the same part. Like, we're talking about the same shit. What the fuck what are you talking about here? Do yourself a favor and actually look something up for once in your life instead of getting your entire life experience from gossip forums and drama videos. What I'm saying is factually true, no matter how many times you cry about it. No, it's not factually true. You're basing this off your opinion. Your opinion is that it's the same thing, and you can't defend one and not defend the other. Like you see, he's talking shit, but well, you can't demonize one and defend. You can't demonize one and defend the other, but you're doing the exact same thing. You're doing the exact same fucking thing. What you talking about? Stinging cake. If an animal breeder was getting off to it, I wouldn't want that person to be an animal breeder. True. If you don't like the idea of human beings performing sexual acts on animals, then make a video calling out the fact that people can do this legally for no other reason than wanting to forcibly impregnate another animal. Yeah, it's not like a fucking breeding fetish. It's so we can fucking have more animals to eat. But like I said, he's a fucking degenerate, so he thinks everybody else is. That's essentially what that mentality is. Again, we're not even talking about the meat industry here. I want you to actually engage with this. We're not talking about the meat industry. So what the fuck are we talking about? You keep bringing this up. Oh, I'm not even talking about animal breeders. I'm not talking about that. Like, so what are we talking about? You just talking about some random perverts coming up onto somebody's farm and jerking the animals off? You talking about you? You mean you, Adam? You mean you? Green Machine 93. Remember the Long Bros? Yo, love you were covering this. This guy sucks. I knew this would go on all night. It's already almost midnight. I knew it. Do you seriously care about this issue? Are you going to put your money where your mouth is and call out the people who are actually doing it? Or are you going to continue making up fantasy? See, but this is deflection. This is all this is. Because like I said, you're playing the same game you're accusing him of. Like, oh, you can't be fine with this and then demonize that, but you're doing the same thing. It's just deflecting away from zoophilia because you're fine with that. It's deflection. Okay, but like, say, look away from the zoophilia and look at like the people who breed animals so we can continue to have animals to eat. Like you're fucking, like, I would say you're dense, but no, you know exactly what you're doing. This is totally manipulative, what you're doing. Are you continue to making up fantasy nonsense about a person you don't like because I'm left leaning or something? Is that why? See, now you're making assumptions. I seriously doubt the Prince of Egypt section was included for any other reason that you were butthurt by my 5 out of 10 rating. It's to build up your issues with morality. Because if you have a problem with religion on the basis that it's fucking religion. Like the highest, one of the highest, the highest expression of morality, religion. Then yeah, you probably are good with fucking dogs. Like, sorry, I don't think I like movies about God and anti-sex trafficking that are about God. Also, I don't think you should go to jail for fucking animals if you don't leave a mark on the animal. Like, yeah, you see how that kind of ties into itself? How you're kind of like a walking cliche, and why that's not an unreasonable thing to think about you? Like with the Vosh thing, once again, how he was defending Lolly, and he was defending CP, CP, you know, like child pornography and all that shit, and then suddenly he was accused of talking to underage people and having CP on his computer, or at least the drawn shit. You see how that happens? You see how there are breadcrumbs? Breadcrumbs, Adam. Are you Christian? Is that why? Maybe someone should make a video speculating about it. Yeah, I wouldn't care about that. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't care about that because who the fuck would be offended by being a Christian, Adam? Kind of showing your true colors right there. Again, I've never deleted any of the posts you're showing in the video. I'm comfortable saying this because any adult who has conversations with other adults has no problem understanding this perspective. Even if you think it's stupid, I think it's a stupid perspective to have. Great. Who cares? I could say the same thing to you, Adam. Who cares? Paragraphs of bullshit. You can make just as big a deal over my views on abortion, assisted suicide, drug legalization, or anything else I've talked about on stream. You're focusing on this one issue because you know you can trick people into thinking I must therefore want to have sex with real animals. Like I said, dude, breadcrumbs every single time. Like any celebrity public figure, or anyone you know who has said something off color, and then keep saying it, and then you find out they have weird images on their computer, and they do weird actions, and then you go back to the weird shit they said, and they're like, damn, I should have seen that coming because you said that weird shit from before, and it ties into the weird shit I found in the air. Like I said, detective work, breadcrumbs. You know exactly what you're doing, which is why you're... by the way, he's also accused this motherfucker of being a groomer just because he linked to his publicly posted pornography to his adult audience. I don't give a fuck. There's no way in hell this dude has a primarily 13 to 17-year-old fucking audience. Bullshit. Which is why you are so disgustingly dishonest with how you frame your videos. You don't care about sending nudes to children. So you obviously don't care about whether or not you're being charitable to another human being. Really gross, my dude. Really gross. 717, the classic show the post without showing the numerous clarifications I made in the same post. Very, like, the whole thing was you clarifying, like, you standing on business and clarifying, saying the same shit over and over again. I made clarifications. Yeah, we saw those clarifications. We saw them, my dude. You were standing on business with the same fucking stance. You've been having this stance for years. I was under the impression that they were using the word meaningful to describe the experience of the animal. If you think there's anything incorrect about what I said with that context, then I guess you believe every single instance of animals having sex with each other is rape for both parties, which is fine, I guess, if you want to believe that. Nobody said that. You said that. You got that twisted ass, like, donkey-brained fucking take. Doesn't make sense to me, but okay, again, because you're a fucking degenerate. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, people share this post as if I was talking about informed consent, which is obviously an animal is not capable of. And yeah, it is. Yeah, they are. If you've seen fucking nature, like any nature channel, because animals, like, there are some animals who start presenting when they're in heat. That's informed consent. Like, it's fucking whacked out because they're animals. They don't have common sense like we do. But they still give informed consent in their own way. Green Machine 93, $5 super chat. Not to be a prick, but you should shame people like this. Degenerate people shouldn't feel this way about posting these types of things. It's bad. That's not even like being a prick, though. That's just being normal. I suggest trying to find some posts of me ever claiming that they don't exist. But you don't seem to be big on research anyway. Too busy linking nudes to minors in your audience of minors. Like, doesn't matter how many times you say that in all caps. We're gonna know that's not true. 722. Yeah, right. I write a detailed responses because people like you keep crying like idiots over fucking words. Grow up and stop sending nudes to minors. He keeps saying, and he says it repeatedly. 733, thank you for showing that response, but it doesn't mean anything when it's removed from context of what I'm responding to. Also, every single one of these is a fucking JPEG from your gossip forums instead of doing the smallest amount of work. Like, every guilty person says that shit. Stop getting your information from gossip jails as if it being gossip or calling it a gossip channel suddenly makes these criticisms invalid. These are your fucking words. Nobody is typing this shit up for you. Nobody is typing this shit up for you. It's not conjured up. It's not conjured up bullshit. You said it, and you say you don't care. Yeah, I said it. Yes, I said it. I wasn't trying to get rid of it. So why are you trying to act like he's lying on you? He's not lying on you. How convenient that you record voiceover for all of your bad faith speculative summaries, and as soon as we get to one of my actual defenses, you just tell people to pause the video. Yeah, to pause the video to read it, you moron. My dude, if anyone was willing to read through all that. Also, now you're playing this game. Nobody's gonna read all that. You'd be surprised what people will fucking read. Just so they know what kind of person you are. They wouldn't be watching your channel in the first place. You know for a fact that none of your viewers are going to pause and read the text because they are minors that you've been sending nudes to. He just keeps saying that, hoping for it to be true. I sense a future where you have a soft spot for people who bring up the fact that you've been caught linking porn to minors. 8 minutes in. Yeah, I don't think that people who have sex with animals were convinced into doing it by some moral philosophical argument they saw on the internet. I think they probably do it because they're sexually attracted to animals. Nice try, though. When did he make that argument that you were making people do it? I don't remember that. I don't remember from watching that, but whatever. Trevor Salamander. No one's gonna read that. You wrote it. 8 minutes and 30 seconds in. Again, if you're triggered by me saying this, you should direct your anger towards the people actually doing it and not me for pointing it out. Yeah, but you're defending it. If you weren't defending it, the video wouldn't be a thing. We wouldn't have this problem. Oh yeah, I'm not actually doing it. I'm just defending people who do it. Even though it's like an immoral crime and I don't do it, I still defend people's right to do it. As long as they don't hurt the animal. Yeah, it still makes you a piece of shit. Like if somebody was like beating the shit out of black people because they felt disenfranchised in the country, if a racist white person was defending, was beating black people because they felt disenfranchised in their own country, and some asshole came around and defended it, and they were accused of being a racist. But you would. I'm like, I'm not a racist. I'm just defending his right to beat the shit out of black people. I'm not a racist. That guy's a racist, not me. I'm just even though I'm defending that shit, it's not me. I'm not a zoophile. I'm just defending zoophiles. I'm just saying it's all right as long as you don't beat the shit out of the animal first. Oh, even in the worst faith interpretation of my argument, why would it even matter if I think that people can have sex with animals in ways that don't hurt them? Why would it matter? Are you dumb? Because that's very insidious thinking. That's criminal-like thinking. Trying to cope your way into thinking that fucking animals is okay. That's cope. And that's criminal cope. That's not even like regular human cope. That's criminal cope. Why would you need to convince yourself or convince other people that committing a crime is okay? That committing a crime against someone who cannot consent is okay? Why would you do that? Why do you think that makes you on a higher level of intelligence than everybody else? Why? Explain that. Like, why does it matter to you? Who cares? Direct your anger towards people doing it if you care so much. But you are trying to normalize people doing it by telling people that it's fine as long as you don't hurt the animal. Again, there are published scientific journals that talk about what animal breeders do. See, he's going back to the animal breeder thing. So think about this shit. He doesn't want him to advocate for animals in terms like zoophilia. He wants to advocate for them in terms of animal breeding. He doesn't even mention the zoophilia. He says, "Oh, so if you care so much, why don't you talk about animal breeding?" He just completely pivots the fuck away from fucking animals and just, oh, what about the breeding, which is it is the biggest, the reddest of flags. This is the reddest of flag. Why the fuck? This is why he should shut the fuck up. That's why he should just shut the fuck up. Why just stop talking? You look nuts. I mean, you already look nuts from this video. But now you look even more nuts because you just keep fighting this shit. You keep trying to defend your fucking stance on why fucking animals is okay as long as you don't hurt them. Green Starry Eye. Animal breeding is Adam's fetish. That's why he keeps bringing. Yeah, 100%. That's why he keeps bringing the shit up. They obviously think that they're doing their jobs in non-abusive ways, right? So if that's the case, then why would the exact same action be abusive if it's done by a different person? Because you're doing it for sexual gratification, and the other person's doing it. And the other person's doing it to continue creating animals so we can eat something. And plus, after all the breeding's done, they eat that animal too, right? They're probably gonna fucking die afterwards anyway. And be on somebody's plate as well. I mean, if you'll eat an animal, you gotta fuck them. I mean, it's not really that difficult to understand why I believe what I believe. No, it is. It 100% is. It's difficult for you to believe as well. If one day in the future the science winds up proving the exact opposite of what I believe, then great. Are you fucking... The science doesn't disprove anything I believe. It disproves everything you believe, you hamburger eating bitch. This motherfucker was like, there's nothing that disproves anything that I say. This dude has his own dick up his ass. Idiotosin 499 super chat saying bestiality is okay because we don't know for sure if it will abuse the animal. It's like saying Russian roulette is good because the gun might not kill you. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tyler Castro, Jay Longbone, do not refresh this comment section because apparently some comments of YMS are being deleted, like right now as we speak, because that means he's probably watching this fucking stream and was like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get to this. I can't let this nigger bitch read this. She can't finish reading these comments. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's go back to that comment. Wait. Because apparently some of the comments are being deleted. He's stupid enough to repost it, but still be careful. Okay. Not applicable. $2 super chat. This guy ever heard of eugenic diseases or cults? That would be funny if he was deleting it as I was reading it. That's fucking hilarious. Like that's some Onision type shit. Because I remember like when he was relevant, he would watch videos and streams based on him, and then would like, it was a mess, that whole fucking saga. But yeah, he's going the Onision route, obsessed with people talking about him. That's not a good look either. It doesn't affect me. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. It doesn't affect me because I don't have sex with animals. Okay, jury's out on that. But okay. Genuinely, why do you care? You people are so insane that you'll just make up the worst version of what I said that you can think of. Like, he believes you can anally rape a dog and it's fine. Nobody said that. No, you said that you can fuck a dog as long you can get sexual gratification or fuck an animal as long as you don't hurt it. As long as there's no trauma afterwards. Which is that's some honestly, that's some pedophile shit. That is what pedophiles use as a defense. The child loves me, and I made sure they were loved when I fucked them. I didn't beat them like other pedophiles do. That's the exact that is the exact defenses that they come up with. That some of them can come up with. Like that NAMBLA shit. Well, as long as they know they're in a relationship and they're loved, then it's not abuse. That's the same fucking shit defenses that those NAMBLA motherfuckers come up with. And that's not even a joke. That's some pedophile defense. Nobody said that. I'm literally only talking about identical acts that nobody seems to take issue with if done by animal breeders. Yeah, he only thinks it's bad if it's an animal breeder. Think about that for a minute. Party Pooper 737. You think animals can give consent, Adam? Adam, your above defense is laughable. And I was a fan of yours a while back, but holy shit, Kimba, Lion King, Cool Cat, it's all a fetish to you. Your ego has blinded you. I guess because you've gotten away with it, but it's serious. But seriously, dude, you are vile. No words were minced. You said it in your own ignorance. And I better not see him in my fucking DMs telling me, okay, could you like edit this straight? Like, no, nigga, it's not happening. It's not happening. You better sue me all the way from Canada. 850, when I'm saying the dog is consenting to sexual contact, I'm saying they're consenting to the action that they are literally doing. Oh, you ever heard somebody like deny they said something, but then reiterate the same fucking thing that they said they didn't say? You people keep trying to act as though I said a dog comes to your legs so you can have sex with it. I'm using the word consent to describe something the animal is doing by itself, not an extra step taken by a human being. That doesn't sound like that's what you were saying. You were using that like him, like a dog humping something as an excuse to be like, oh, they can consent to being fucked then. You did. Motherfucker, you were using that as an excuse. Dylan Smithy, did you see the video of Adam about how he recently got addicted to crack meth? Wait, whoa, what? Huh? The fuck? He got addicted to crack or meth. That would fucking explain why a lot of his fucking friends seem to be dying. And why he has arm problems. Alright, give me the link, not the link to the video, like if you can't send the link to me on X, like just give me the title of the video and I can go find it. Because that's crazy. That's crack and meth? I know you're gay, but goddamn. Isn't that the gay? Yes, the white boy gay drug, meth. Damn, and crack. That can't be real. Come on. Person manga. I think his tendinitis is genetic, though. That would explain why he's never making videos, because he's on that pipe. There's so many quotes from New Jack City. Is that why you haven't come out with the Lion King review part 2? This glass dick you sucking on. Oh my god, look, it's tragic. If he's on drugs, that's tragic. But at the same time, it's like, damn. Damn. But also, you're a grown ass man. Kyle Art. Scott was 100% a traumatic brain injury from wrestling, though. Okay. Just making sure. But, so his absences, though, it makes a lot more sense now, because ain't no fucking way. Because you can still pay people to edit your videos, nigga. I don't believe for a second that you can't get this done. What year was that goddamn Lion King video? Let me look that up. What year was that? This has been years that this video has been out. Three years ago. Like he did a little video for like the Mufasa movie, but no sequel, like no part 2 for the Lion King movie. Or Master DX, Adam tries to respond, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Oh. Okay, I need to know what the crackhead video, what people are talking about. See, now I'm distracted on that, but let's get back to it. Again, super fucking classy that you're reading this post in its entire, and also it will explain why he's such a fucking bitch when it comes to being criticized and why he's just not coherent in defending himself. That would explain a lot. Playing the victim and all this shit, that would explain so much. I mean, single ones they're not pausing. Also, you didn't even let people know that the response is to this post. Also, it's over a minute ago, in the wrong order. What's wrong with you, Tyler Kester? I think you missed a super chat. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Not applicable, $2 super chat. We don't need this meth head advice, if that's true. I hope it isn't true. Oh my god. Uh, 1038. What's the point here? Other people have said words on the internet. Should I get a list of streamers that send nudes to minors to compare to you? Okay, now do animal breeders. If my argument is destroyed, then it should be easy for you. No meat involved, no necessity involved, just people legally performing sex acts on animals. Make the argument. Engage with it. You're so smart, it'll be easy for you. You got this. I love how the entire justification for the animal breeder thing, he wants him to take that argument out. What other reason besides the fucking continuation of the human race would we possibly need to keep doing this? And you can't use that as a fucking defense. Get the fuck out of here. Even if we stick to the meat industry, if you actually believed what you were saying, you treat How to Basic the same as an animal rapist. If the rape and torture of an animal is justified because we need meat to survive, then you should not extend that justification to people who purchase meat for unnecessary reasons. People who purchase meat for unnecessary reasons. And what reason would that be? Dude literally wastes animal products on film. Animals literally got raped and murdered so he could make this silly video. No nourishment, no food. But you don't think he's an animal rapist, right? No. He didn't do it personally. So, even though he literally paid someone to rape an animal without eating it after, wake up and stop sending nudes to minors. Juan Wick, $2 super chat. Crack is cheap. My wrist is weak. YMS Daily. 1127. Because people like you keep digging shit up from 10 years ago that I have to defend myself over. No, you don't have to defend yourself. You know damn well you don't have to. You could just get over it, nigga. Just get a fucking life. Get over it. You keep digging yourself more and more into a hole. 1143. Wow, I went to school with someone, and that totally means I endorse everything they've ever said or done. Her, me, brain hurty. Wow, isn't it ironic that he responds to people on the same platform that he's being criticized on? Checkmate, atheists. Ugh. Also, when you say he's the one constantly talking about it on Reddit, you're conveniently leaving out the fact that I only ever talk about this when people like yourself lie about me. What a convenient thing to leave out. But see, that's the thing. You keep fucking buying, you keep feeding the trolls and buying into that bullshit. If it's beyond you, if you're above all this shit, stop feeding into it. Blue River, make sure you screenshot this glorious manifesto before Adam deletes it. I might actually do that. Or you could have verified this for yourself if you looked at it. 12:15. Yeah, I could have talked about any other subject where I feel people are morally inconsistent, which is why I have done that a million times about a million different subjects. I've ranted about abortion. I've ranted about selective service. I've ranted about double standards in gender. I've ranted about drug laws, and I bet you they're all leftist fucking positions. I've ranted about assisted suicide. I've ranted about just about everything, and it's you bring up this one subject. What is wrong with it? Because, let's be real. It's the worst take you've ever fucking had. Idiot Toastin 4.99 super chat. Ah, yes, the JXC tier. You are against animal abuse yet you eat burger. Ah, argument. Delectable. The responses to the times where I've clarified my positions have been overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, amongst your hug box of fans, that's not the same thing. Do a man about town video. And didn't Evan Preach, also Canadian, say the same goddamn thing? Well, no one disagreed about Destiny's fucking views that heavily because you live in fucking Canada. You live in empty skull fucking Canada. But anyway. Yeah, do a man about town video where you just show your comments to people and see how they fucking react. And I bet you a majority of them will be like, "Oh, this person's deranged." People don't have to agree with what I'm saying to understand it, and it's great, and that's great. It's only when people like yourself construct lazy, dishonest hit pieces where people start giving a shit again. Lather, rinse, repeat, grow up, stop sending nudes to minors. Oh my god. "14 minutes in, wrong, but you already knew that because you had to rephrase what I said in a way that's no longer what I said." 14:10. Do you not see how your analogy doesn't fit here? Your example is a neo-Nazi who wants to exterminate all Jews. There's nothing about my position that describes what I want. No, he's talking about the other forget it. I don't want to have sex with animals. Oh, yeah, you do. Just anthropomorphic ones. But you still want to have sex with animals. But if anthropomorphic animals existed, you would fuck them. I don't want other people to have sex with animals. Yes, you do, because you keep fucking defending it. Why are you defending it if you don't want them to have sex with animals? If we're talking about what I want, it would be for no human beings to have sex with animals. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's not the world we live in, though. And because it's not the world we live in, I have to defend it. I have to make bullshit fucking arguments because there are people out there who do fuck animals. I have to advocate for these fucking people. Since when is that a fucking rule? Not applicable to $5 super chat. To clarify for YMS, there's disease and mental health consequences to normalizing acts with animals outside of agriculture, even if no animal is a victim. True that. Yeah, people don't like to point out the fact, your mental health deteriorates every time you do something that fucking disgusting to another person or like living thing, right? You know that, right? Little bits of you whittles away with every fucking thrust inside a kitten. If you don't think that's real, well, shit, that's you, nigga. That just puts more of a spotlight on your state of mind. That's not the world we live in, though, and people like yourself aren't interested in even making that world a reality, so I'll continue to call out how stupid it is that we jail some people and not others for identical acts. I don't want it to happen. I'm just like, that's like, we live in a world where people fuck animals, and I want to advocate for them and against people eating meat. Okay. Tyler Castro, come on, Jay. You know his mind's too far gone with all that meth. A more appropriate analogy would be someone saying, women should have to sign up for the draft if men have to. Similar to my argument. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ. If it does not mean that the person in the example wants women to sign up for the draft. But yeah, you do though. Like, why does it consider? Because if you don't care about the draft and you don't think anybody should sign up, why the fuck are you even talking? And like, yeah, this is not a good fucking example. It's not. We're talking about taking advantage of a living thing that cannot consent to your fucking degeneracy. We're not talking about like a fucking willing participant. Someone who has the consent to sign up and put their life on the line for the country. These are two different fucking things. They just don't like seeing double standard for different groups of people. It's not really that complicated, and it's embarrassing that you can't wrap your head around the simple concept. Do you seriously think you're saying anything when you go, some people who agree with him also agree with unrelated bad things? Do you need people to start doing that to you for... You need people to start doing that to you for you to understand how meaningless that is? Okay. You're literally proving my point when you say connect the dots, Lumafau. Again, when you say consistently defending the stuff over the years, it removes the context that I'm only ever I'm only ever talking about it when someone like you brings it back to the drama cycle. I'm not going to allow you to misrepresent me without saying anything back. What are you expecting? What you're expecting of me is ridiculous. Who cares? You keep saying who cares, but you care a lot. You care an awful fucking lot, Adam. You care a lot. If you would just shut the fuck up every time somebody brings this up, like the very first time this drama came up, you should have been like, look, I'm not explaining myself. I explain myself. It's a nothing burger. I'm not feeding into this. And I'm letting it go. But you know you're wrong, and that's why you keep trying to fight this shit. You know you're wrong, or you got some skeletons in your closet, either one. And that's why you keep fighting people over this. You know you're wrong, because you know you're gonna lose a substantial amount of fucking support over this, because you know you're wrong. Otherwise, this would not matter. It should not matter. People all the time bring up shit that I've said and distort what I fucking said. There was some person who came up who said that I said that climate change isn't real, which is not what I said. I said it's overhyped and over-exaggerated in order for politicians to make money, which it fucking is. But they exaggerate that shit because they're pussies who cannot stand the fact that I have a different opinion from them about climate change. I said it very clearly. I from what I remember, and I'm pretty sure I said that. I didn't go too deep with it. I think it was because I think it was an offhanded comment. I said that the climate change thing is highly fucking over-exaggerated in order for people in positions of power to make fucking money. Yeah, what Monsieur Price said is a scam. I didn't say it didn't exist completely. Never fucking said that. But people want to distort shit because they feel better about making you look a certain way so they can demonize you. That's what that is. But motherfucker, you're paragraphs and paragraphs of you opening your mouth and removing all doubt. Oh, I don't know if I want to read the rest of this shit. I think I might just screen grab it, and whoever wants it, I'll just give it to them. Excuse me, what exactly in your mind makes this not a philosophical debate? What standards have you set that could possibly meet your criteria for a philosophical debate if it isn't that? What? Like legit, completely seriously. Tell me exactly what I need to do for this to meet your standard for philosophical debate. If this apparently isn't one for you, I have no idea what you're talking about, and you've clearly decided things for yourself already. Tyler Castro's going to bed. Good night, fool. I am honestly in shock because I almost thought there was a possibility you didn't know you were linking minors to my fucking porn account. For one thing, they would have found it anyway, because you had to have linked it to other people at one point. You have like a spicy content channel on Twitter. At one point, you have had to have leaked it on one of your many channels. So don't give me that bullshit. Because there's a chance that you also have child followers, and there's a chance that you have also linked this shit to them. So like, just knock that shit off. Knock off like the indignance, because it's not working here. Again, you are literally too stupid to understand what I've even said, or are intentionally misrepresenting me. When the fuck have I ever said not because he's a lion? Do you have a timestamp, a clip, an image? Of course, I'm attracted to him because he's a lion. I'm also attracted to him because of his personality. Oh, you're such a, oh my god. Milady. Those are both true. And the reason why I'm attracted to anthropomorphic animals is because those are the only things that exist with both human and animal features. But also, I like to defend zoophilia. Remember that. It's not really that hard to understand, like, at all. Like, it's really, really not. Imagine a woman you're attracted to. Okay, now imagine the same woman, but in an alternate universe where she has the brain of a child, constantly shits herself, doesn't understand basic hygiene, can't speak your language, etc. Are you still attracted to her? If so, gross. Oh, so it's gross to like an adult with the brain of a child, but it's not gross to want to fuck an animal. It's not gross to want to it's not gross to defend animal abuse as long as the animal just doesn't pick up on the fact that it's being abused. That's okay though. If not, then congratulations, you figured out how everyone's brain works. Attraction is a combination of features together, not single features independent from anything. Again, it's not difficult to understand at all. Also, didn't he like that movie with Emma Stone? The one where she also was a grown woman with the mind of a child who was fucking people? Didn't he like that movie? Again, you are so unbelievably stupid that you could actually think I ever said the line features aren't relevant to my attractions to Scar at any point in my entire life. Of course, I'm attracted to lion features, just not on an animal. How do you not understand this? I've only ever explained it a billion times within the very posts and videos that you included in your video. I mean, yeah, is that not also your position? That's what consenting adult humans are, right? We're just animals who are intelligent enough to understand informed consent. So, okay, so that means you defending zoophilia should not be a thing then, because you should understand that humans are above animals, and that getting one to lick your balls with peanut butter is immoral and sick, right? We've already agreed on this as a society. Are you stupid? This is a rhetorical question. Lamafau. We finally got to the part from the beginning I was confused at. You think me being attracted to Scar is a controversy that I've successfully turned into a meme. It's a meme because I'm self-aware and understand how ridiculous it is. It was never a So if you understand how ridiculous you are, why take this seriously? Like, if you know, like, if you're such like a laid-back little Canadian, why are you even fucking arguing? Leaving fucking walls of text 2040. Okay, so you admit you made a video for nothing but your own speculation. Cool, great job. Not enough people know that you're directing minors to pornographic images on the internet through your YouTube channel with a child audience. Where did you get that from that he has a child audience? You're making up bullshit. You don't know this man's demographics because you do not own his channel. So how you came up with this based on the assumption, well, commentary YouTubers have a child audience, which is a fucking argument old as 2016. Get new arguments. That's an argument for someone who is guilty of something. And since you're inevitably going to whine about whether or not that statement has been... Jesus. So statement being made is made accurately. Here's the most charitable version for you, a courtesy you cannot afford to others. You, at the absolute very least, uploaded a video with detailed descriptions of pornographic material that you deem to be immoral, an image showing what the page looks like, and instructions on how to access it and find it, but he didn't show it in the video. Like, he even said in the video, like, in a disgusted voice, like, I'm not gonna show that shit. But if you want context, because he was provided, like, he knew on a journalistic, to have journalistic integrity, he would have to link that to give context. Because basically this channel is nothing but, like, chronicalizing weirdos. YouTube, or, like, internet weirdos. That's all it is. And he occasionally gives his fucking opinion. That is all this fucking channel is. From what I've seen, just scanning it. You uploaded this video and specifically with the box unchecked that would have ensured only people age 18 plus would be able to access it by sign. The only reason why you want it to be 18 plus is so it doesn't go viral. So the video doesn't go viral and it doesn't have a long enough reach. That's the only fucking reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this fucking comment section shitting frisbees over a topic you know that's a dead topic and you don't fucking care about. You, at the absolute very least, intentionally made your video accessible to children, where you describe feral, gay, lion, furry pornography and real-life sex acts with myself and a black person. Not sure why their race was relevant to you, because you're a shit lib who's from Canada. Oh. And honestly, it's just funny to point out that you're getting BBC'd. It's just fucking funny. Because of course you would be. And how to find and access it with an image on your screen. You chose to make it accessible to children. You keep saying he's making it accessible to children, but anytime, if you have ever referenced something pornographic or linked anything pornographic on your channel, a child would have accessed it as well. So you can't not apply this logic to yourself. Hung to the over, white guy pulls the race card, which your audience has an overrepresentation of because you make YouTube drama videos. No, he doesn't. He just chronicalizes lol cows. It's not the same thing as making YouTube drama videos. You know this. You can't be so stupid that you don't know this. This is objectively immoral, irresponsible groomer behavior because you made fun of me. And you didn't give a fuck about the kids? Since when do you give a fuck about anything about people who can't consent? Since when do you care about that? Care about no fucking kids? You care because he made fun of you. He brought up that you like to fuck Scar, and that's embarrassing. Especially at your age. Actually, I just fucking realized this nigga is over, is like, what, 35 and over? Still hugging teddy bears and wanting to fuck animals. Yeah, it is way more degenerate than anything you've accused me of by far. It'd be so funny if it just came out that he was doing some fucked up shit. It really would be. And you deserve every bit of what you would dish out on anyone else for the same action. I mean, you're already, like, falsely accusing him of being a pedophile and giving children porn. So, seriously, imagine if I did the same thing. You are doing the same thing. You would absolutely be calling attention to it and sending your and attempting to it and sending your 13-year-old audience to harass me over it. You would absolutely not care about, like, he must be on meth because, like, nigga, you over here accusing him of being a pedo groomer. You are doing exactly what he did not do to you. He's just putting out the shit that you have said publicly. And he is not, like, he's just putting out shit that you have said. He's not distorting anything. All right, that's it. Thanks for wasting 5 hours of my life during the busiest week of the year. Crazy coincidence. You could have just ignored it, nigga, and just basked in what you were doing and just ignored this shit, but you didn't. My arm hurts. Oh, your arm hurts. Oh, your arm hurts. Yeah. Why don't you go stroke Scar? My arm hurts, but it was definitely worth it to expose you as a degenerate. Too long didn't read. I said words he doesn't like, so he tries to paint me as an abuser with no evidence. He doesn't try to paint you as an abuser. He just says you're weird. He says you're creepy because of what you believe, which you are. Sorry. But he doesn't accuse you. He explicitly says in the video, I don't think YMS is this. I'm just saying, like, with the way you think, with what you're thinking, and the way you go about yourself, you come off sketchy. Never said you were fucking animals. While he's simultaneously directing his child audience to porn and giving them instructions on how to access it. Jesus Christ, dude, log off forever. You should take your own advice. I generally can't see how you should be able to show your face after this. Really? And then he responds to somebody else in the fucking comment section because he once again he just can't help himself. The rapist dolphin. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Well, you know, let's just read the response. Do your research. The only evidence of that is guilt by association with the person that they have obviously stopped associating with a long time ago. I commissioned my suit before those nonsense accusations were made. Apparently. Oh yeah, he's responding to the dude who accused him of commissioning a suit from a guy who is a zoo sadist, which by the name you can already tell what the fuck that is. Those were nonsense accusations. Okay, prove it. Check the dates. It only became a thing near the end of the suit. And plus, just because he was accused only after the fact doesn't mean people didn't know about it. It only became a thing near the end of my suit being finished. What a coincidence. Even if I believed everything I read on the internet, which you apparently do, the first suit was already paid for long before that. Oh, someone made a good point here. Party Pooper 737. Adam, you do videos about cartoons. Don't talk demographic. Good point. By the way, ew, Twitter nudes. What the fuck? What a statement. Link to my Twitter nudes. As if that shouldn't make you think maybe you're down a wrong path, Adam. Oof. The funny part of this is most of the people really pissed at Adam here are not part of this video's 13-year-old audience like Adam is saying, but they are like me, old viewers of Adam that left along the way, or just recently wised up to his creepy bullshit degeneracy. The fact that you can be exposed for wanting to fuck animal cartoons, and likely real ones, and defending child sex depictions, and more and more. Yet you say, how can he show his face online? Dude, Adam, are you drunk? What the fuck? How does someone get this lost in their own ass? We are glad to know you were disrupted by all of this. And by the way, longtime viewer and now full-time hater. I'm 38. I actually love animals, but not like you do. So the fact that your philosophy is to look as a dog or a lion or whatever, or whatever, and think of it sexually, and that makes me dislike you very much. Lol, you hurt your arms typing. Seriously, every line is a nugget of gold. Lol, typing about how irresponsible they are for directing people to all your nudes that you just post on Twitter for anyone over 18. Lol, how irresponsible they are. Lol, dude, you're a legit psycho. This dude is torching him. Do you think everyone posts their news to Twitter? You think he's a degenerate for bringing it up? Meanwhile, you're the one actively posting personal smut to Twitter. You do videos about cartoon lions, and yet you're concerned with the demographic of people seeing the video. It's just an epic bad take, and surely this crash out will bring more videos and more eyes. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, YMS. Oh, wait. Did bro seriously delete the second comment I made? Lamau, you will try to add it back later when I'm not busy. Nigga, you know you deleted that shit. But yeah, he's getting into fights with the people in the comment section. That is so sad. Dude, let it go. Laura Hugel, you're gonna have to change the name of the stream. I know. Damn. Alright, let me see if I can screen grab all this shit. I probably can't, but let's try. Or I'll do it when the stream's over, because I don't want to have y'all sitting here waiting for me to get it done. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the night. God damn it. Yeah. Good night, guys. I'm gonna pack it in. My voice is starting to give out. And thank you for watching. Thank you for the super chats, the well wishes, the comments. You guys are great. Thank you for hanging in there with this bullshit. I didn't know the drama. I didn't know he actually responded to this dude. Thank you to whoever the fuck that was who told me that happened, because I had no idea. I thought, because my dumb ass thought YMS would be, a cool guy and completely disregard this video. And that he wouldn't take it so fucking personally, but he did. Unfortunately. Hey, hang on a sec. Just want to do something right quick before I end the stream. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I gotta go. Like I said, my voice is giving out. Bye. Good night, everybody. I'm a screen grab all this shit that YMS said on this video. I think I might link it on YouTube, not on YouTube, but on Twitter, maybe. But yeah, good night, guys. Let me end the stream.